Oh, well, g'day, everyone. How are you? What have we got? A private chat there. God, we've got a few in the chat here already. And we've got Justin sitting there doing absolutely bugger all as normal. Rob Glazier, Max Air, Artco, Night Train, Michael. How are you, mate? Good to see you, man. We've got Uncle Extra Medium, Beauchart. How are you, mate? Did I make you? I think I did.
Oh, did you get my message in the private chat? Night Diver is Lynn.
Oh,
Tim's
okay.
ex-wife, the one we had the private chats with and stuff.
Yep. Okay, cool.
She's been popping in, supporting everybody. And Max says this intro sucks.
Of course it does. It's got most of the DJI flyers on there. Why wouldn't it?
I think Max is just trying to get his name at the top of the list.
I know. Yeah, hashtag. Hang on.
What's up, everybody? Jackrabbit, Northside, Max, Jim's Droney, Flying with Flynn.
Hang on, I'm just writing some shit here.
Yeah, he's been sick, Robert. He been sick since what, Sunday, right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, fucking.
He didn't get on like NyQuil, like I told him to.
I tried, mate. I tried. I've got another one in the private there for you, mate. Yeah, no, last Sunday it sort of came. Stingray, hang on, Stingray. Gary, how are you, mate? Haven't seen Gary for a while. Good on you, man. Good to see you, dude. Been a bloody long time. Yeah, last Sunday came in about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, started getting the chills. You know, oh my God. So anyway, Sunday night I had a bit of a fever and shit. Monday was sort of the same, and then it just died off. Wasn't anything too bad. Just haven't got any energy. Feel like shit.
Well, I heard monkeypox wasn't as aggressive as Corona was.
No, it's not. It's not, and it's a bit more fun too. So you can pop shit too, which is good.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so holy shit. But congratulations is in order here for Justin. He now holds the trophy. I mean, you know, we're all aware of Justin's you know, reputation in the past about not giving two damns about fucking copyrights, right? Doesn't give a shit. Right? Yeah, safe. You can play that. Next minute, your fucking channel shut down, right? But he's the only one of us to have a live stream to actually get shut down midstream. Just like,
oh, that was because of your guys' shitty football videos from Australia.
Oh, don't even try to fucking go there
got me
again.
For pornography because of the little tight shorts.
That's only because you had your dick out while you were watching it. You fucking moron.
No, they apparently, from what Mike told me, Night Train, they'll actually shut it down, but as long as you turn the video off, about a minute or so later, they'll actually turn you back on.
Well, they did do that, but I couldn't believe I've never seen a live stream shut down like that. That was incredible. Holy shit. So anyway, congratulations. You can print yourself out a freaking trophy and put that behind you, mate.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for JD being there, he called up YouTube. He was like, "Y'all need to kick rocks. My client's not putting up with this." And the screen came back up.
I don't think they put the two together, who you actually were, Justin. This is the thing, you know. I think they didn't know who it was. It was just a live stream, you know. So worked it out. Art, how are you, mate?
I'm doing great. I started a new job today.
Oh, did you?
What is it?
What are you doing?
I work for a company that makes that has cables for electrical components. Right.
So what's your job? What do you do there?
Well, I trim the ends to put the plugs on the end, and that connects to the electrical component.
Oh, so you're
So
just
you,
like working down an assembly line type thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They give me these 5 foot long cables, and I go and strip the cover. It's already stripped about an inch and a quarter. So I take that little that mylar cover off and expose the wires, and there's a couple wires that I have to cut, and that's about it. And then get them
so
ready to go down.
so you're what you're telling us is that you're the cable guy. Is that right?
Yep, I'm the cable
Ooh.
guy.
With a big sign-on bonus, apparently, from what Stingray says there.
Yeah, sign-on bonus. Exactly right. Yeah.
And it pays better than my old job, which is even better.
Oh, really? Oh, well, there's a bonus. My
Yeah.
God. Is there much work out there, mate, at the moment? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there's
There's
a
tons
lot
of
of work. It's just that most of the jobs I've applied for either take a lot of standing or lifting anything over 50 pounds. That's a lot of kilos there, Matt.
Yeah. Actually, how much is 50 pounds? That'd be 20 kilos, wouldn't
Get
it?
out, yeah. Get your
a lot of coke.
converter there.
Yeah, that's a bag of concrete. How much does a bag of concrete weigh over there? Bag of concrete. It's 20 kilos here.
Oh, it depends on what size it is. They have small bags, large bags.
Oh,
but I'm
that's
not
a-
sure offhand.
that's a
I'm sure one of
revelation.
these guys in here does construction. They could
It
probably
depends
tell you.
on what size it is. It depends how heavy it is. Well, fuck, I have to write that one down.
Oh,
It is
Jesus fucking Christ.
22.67 kilos.
Sorry, mate. What was that?
22.6 kilos.
22 kilos. Oh, yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's enough, mate. Yeah, that's enough.
Night driver needs a wrench before the. You know how these guys
Yeah.
get all antsy
Make
in there
him
with the
blue.
wrenches.
Turn him into a Smurf.
Oh, here we go. Smurf time.
Well, that's the thing is you leave one in there without a wrench, and they all just kind of want to, because
Right.
they haven't got to monetize anybody in a while.
Yeah. Fucking monetize. Tell you what, Jesus. Yeah. That'll happen.
A lot of searching. Finally got with a temp service that found this job. Went there this morning and really digging it.
Well, have you seen the shorts that they wear in their football games, Max? I'd have to agree with you on that one.
You guys keep bringing up the guys' asses. And this is something that Australians never brought up to me. It's always someone from America who points out the fact that the guys are running around in tight little shorts.
They're a bunch of tank grabbers.
Well, mate,
On
I'm
the
telling
field.
you, oh, I'm
And
starting to
ground
wonder.
spot.
One of your players stuck his thumb up another guy's ass.
Yeah,
Like,
Hapawahu.
literally.
Oh, that was a different game. That was rugby. That
Oh,
was
it's-
rugby, mate.
Oh,
AFL's a different game again. Both games just beating the crap out of that thing you call over there. Aerial ping pong you play over there with you.
Real ping-
Well, we got a real sport. It's called baseball, kind of based on cricket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's a lot more popular than cricket. You don't see cricket matches in Canada.
No. Did you see the private, Justin? Like I asked you to. Fucking useless.
No, but Max is on Facebook.
Yeah, right.
Just friend request him. I can hold on. Let me.
Just send it. I can send it.
Big is too.
Mm-hmm.
Send it. Fucking production team's letting me down, mate. I can tell you what.
Well, what's your Matt Northeast on Facebook, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so Wedge and Big and Max Air. Can you friend request Matt? on Facebook. And Max said friend request denied.
Request denied.
This is why I want to get him on here. And I'll fucking rip into him.
Now Peter's comparing baseball to cricket.
Difference between baseball and cricket is cricket requires skill.
Yeah, baseball's boring. I don't even watch that, so I'm not defending baseball.
I used to be a big baseball fan. I didn't really watch it much. And the home team here sucks year after year. Because we got owners that won't spend the money to get good players. And then once we get good players, they trade them away.
Yeah, well, no one wants to be involved with losers.
Yep.
Only the nice people hang around losers. That's why I have Justin on. I got to reckon,
But we have Stanley Cup champ hockey team here in Denver, Avalanche.
Sorry for him.
No, Wedge and Big. He wants you to friend request him on Facebook. Just go Matt Northeast.
Yeah. Jack Rabbit. How are you, my man? Flying Flynn Media, too. How are you, mate?
Oh, Mr. Crowley and his drones. You got a couple people in here without wrenches. You got Kel FPV.
Kel FPV. Ooh, is this
Mr. Crowley and his drones.
Mr. Crowley. Dun, 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 dun.
The Mr. Crowley bump.
Yep.
Here we go. We'll get that one there. And this one here. Let's have a go. All right, let's have a look at that. I haven't seen that channel, I don't think.
Was it Randy Rhodes with the Aussie when Mr. Crowley came out?
Sorry, mate.
When the hit Mr. Crowley came out, wasn't Randy Rhodes on that album?
Oh my God! Now you're asking a question.
Metal trivia, Nerdson.
Here we go, Mr. Crowley.
Northeast Drone Production.
I saw that little review you did.
Oh yeah, on the Parrot Swing. That is a fun little drone.
Well, I know why they call it. I know why they call it a parrot, because parrots live in trees.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where you always wanted to go all the time. What's
Yeah.
the go there?
Yep. Because trees are dicks.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if you noticed, but in that whole video, right behind you, there's a paddock, right, with nothing in it. I would have taken off that way if I was you.
Oh my God, Bob.
What did he write there?
He's talking to me.
All righto. Yeah.
I was completely taken out of context.
What do we
Mr.
got?
Crowley
here?
was 81 or 82. Okay. I believe Randy was still around then.
Hang on, I'm just trying to find this bloke. Yeah. Oh, I'll confirm that. Confirm that. And confirm that. Beautiful. I'll go like this. Oh my God. Just forgive me for a second. I'm just trying to fucking do some shit here.
Matt Bagwell, how's it going? Dan Drone Worship, what's up?
Dan.
Robert Glazier.
Oh, that one there.
Rob Casey.
Oh no. Did I lose it? No, I didn't. Here we go.
Oh, Randy Rhodes was on that album. Yep. That was
Art
Blizzard
80s.
of Oz was the album. 1980.
Done and done. Beautiful. Now, who else was I doing?
No.
Fuck.
I swear, Legend Big. And Dan is very fixated on you boxing a kangaroo.
He does. I know, mate. I know. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be anything to look forward to, mate. I mean, you know,
Get
It's
knocked
not.
out in the first 2 minutes.
it's not a pleasant thing. I'm not worried about being knocked out. It's the fact that my guts will be open, and you know, all my intestines will be laying all over the ground while the kangaroo just eats grass next to me. That's not pleasant.
All you have to do is punch him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Boy, that Rue was like, what?
Oh my god.
He was too. He got a bit of a shock out of that. I'm just trying to pull up a video. I can't bloody find it. Where are we?
Matt Bagwell, kangaroo would fuck your ass up.
It does. Oh, now this shit's happening. Here we go. Right, okay. Let's have a look here. Fucking hell, I can't even think.
Pornhub. Oh, Tim's in the green room.
Is he?
Yeah. You just put in a private chat.
Oh, I don't know. Should I let him on? I don't want to scare him. He's like a deer in the headlights down there. The Jackson. The Jackson.
Yeah.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, pretty
Jackson won.
What's up, Art?
Hey, good to see you, Tim. Timmy.
Oh, that's so 80s.
Yeah, that movie came out, what, in the 90s, didn't it? I can think. Gary Brand Heroes, how are you, mate? Matt
Which
Bagwell.
movie? What movie?
The one who did that Scary Movie started all that shit, wasn't it? One of them?
I don't know. Hey, everybody.
You don't know where that came from?
What? Timmy, that?
No, not Timmy. That's fucking South Park.
Yeah.
They took their jobs.
You gotta see the new movie, Streaming Wars, Part 1 and Part 2.
Streaming Wars.
Yep.
That's what Art was screaming about a month ago. They took our jobs.
Yeah, man. No, that. Yeah, what did I say? I said South Park, didn't I? Hang on.
Yep.
What?
You
Hang
sure
on.
did.
Yeah, you did.
That monkeypox is kicking Matt's ass.
I'm telling you.
Monkeypox.
I tell you,
Monkeypox! Monkeypox.
It's like syphilis starts fucking with your brain.
I haven't had a fun.
He just said syphilis. Fuck me.
Monkeypox.
That's bad.
Mate, that's
bad.
not the worst we've said today, mate. Fucking syphilis. That's quite tame.
Yeah. Well, I got
Yeah.
I got a conundrum. None of my USB ports are working on my computer.
Have you turned it on?
Dude, that's something you did with that update. Fucked your computer up.
Yeah, the IQ. So me and Sean's going to do a Zoom. He's going to take over my computer and find out.
He did that on my computer the other night.
Well, you need to do the 3-finger salute. Control, Alt, Delete.
So AZ gave
5 times, man. Didn't work.
Sean a program now, Matt. So when you have issues with your computer, Sean can just remote access it and doesn't have to sit there and fuck around trying to tell you how to do shit.
I know. Sean rang me the other day to get the access codes. And
He said, fuck's sake.
I had to go through some protocol for that, you know, because it's national security stuff, you know.
Very
I don't
top
want-
secret.
Well, I don't want to give him the wrong code either.
Top secret. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, he's got that there. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, hang on, Tim. Doesn't Ari get your shit Hasn't he got access to your computer?
I don't know if he does. I don't know. He can, and I can tell when he's in my computer. Yeah.
Okay, well that answers the question then. So you do know.
Well, who do you think bought all the Mini 2 for you and all the Mini 2s that Art was giving out?
Yeah, kiss my ass too. Check that. I
I
get
found a little microphone in it. I don't know what that microphone was for. It's a tiny little microphone. It was underneath the battery.
Yeah, yeah.
Now what's Ari up to?
Hey,
I sent him,
Laura.
little llama Laura, how are you?
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, I sent him a
Lindsay. How you doing, Lindsay?
sent him a I sent him a bloody invite. I can't even get that out.
Who?
Oh fuck. Ari.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jeez. I'm gonna run, guys.
Take care, Matt.
Shit.
Take care, man. Have a good one. USB's not working. That's right. Have you ever had your computer apart at all?
No, what I did is the IQ. I did an update on it, and it changed
You
the
did
whole.
an update on your IQ.
And on his Corsair
Corsair.
keyboard, he did a update on it
No.
that did something and fucked something up in his
That's it.
computer.
Righto. Hey,
No,
I'm
no.
gonna say everyone, just behave yourself for a minute. We got a little one in the background.
Turn back your
Where
settings
did
on
bed?
What's up, man? Don't worry
Hey.
about it. He
Hey,
gets
Paul.
first.
Oh yeah, I know, but we tend to just calm it down a little bit when these
Yeah.
little ones around.
What's up, buddy?
Be a man. How's it
Is
going,
that
guys?
rum and coke? Is that rum and coke? No, that's
No,
just.
he's not quite that advanced.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you go, buddy.
Just
What he is.
mixing it up for Dad there.
What's going
Oh,
on?
good to
Matt?
see
How you
ya.
doing, man?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Yeah, good to see you, man. I
Yeah.
wanted to have a chat to you actually because I really like your stuff, man. You this is something that I've wanted to be doing for quite some time, but I haven't really found an FPV that suits my needs. And it was to incorporate the FPV into the GPS stuff. And that just mixes the footage up 100% and makes the video go hello. It's really good, man. Really good. And you put some time into the edits and all that sort of crap too,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really nice, man. Good to see, mate. Good to see.
Yeah, between filming and editing that last video, it took me over 100 hours.
God damn.
Yeah, I filmed for 3 days just so I could get the right shots.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shoot the footage before I pick the song, so I have to watch the footage and decide on a song, and then I have to make it work. So, you know.
That's look, I've done it both ways, you know. Well, I've done the song and then I've picked the footage and blah blah blah. Either you've still got to have the right stuff to do it, you know. And you're right. And I've sat there, and probably most of that 100 hours there was you trying to pick a song for it.
Actually,
Because
no, I did the cliff walk before with my Mini 2. It was the first video I did with the Mini 2, and that's the whole reason why I bought the FPV. I was filming and making videos, and as I'm listening to the songs, I'm imagining the drone doing things that the Mini 2 or GPS drone can't do, and that's what sold me on getting the FPV. I'm like, it's the only way to make my videos as dynamic as I was seeing them in my head.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it does too. It's totally different.
Yeah, it was scary at first, but I'm getting real comfortable with the drone now.
Yeah, I see. Did you fly FPV? You obviously didn't fly FPV before you had the DJI one.
I've been flying drone for a year, and I started off with a Contixo F24 Pro. Almost got myself in a lot of trouble with it from a flyaway. And then I decided to go with safety, and my next purchase was a Mini 2. So
What was your
those
first
cheap
drone?
drones?
the Contixo F24 Pro, they're in my very first videos on my channel. There was no gimbal on the camera, so
Oh yeah.
it was garbage.
Yeah, those cheap drones are very unreliable. Like,
Well, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive either as far as drones.
right. Well, I mean, what we would consider a cheap drone, if you're comparing to DJI, would be like $200-300. Is
Yeah, that's around the price. It was like 300
Yeah.
bucks. Like that, yeah.
this is the problem. This is the problem. Because we've all had our cheaper drones and everything, and hence why we don't have them anymore. They're a nightmare and a headache. And this one, and you know what shits me, and I feel like punching my screen when I see these ads come on. This $6,000 drone you can get for $300, and it's showing this one with the flamethrower on the front. It shows Mavic Pros and Mavic 2 Pros and all this sort of shit. It's this little tiny freaking drone. It's like $80 or whatever it is, and they reckon it's used by the army, and they put all this FPV footage
It's
in and all
taking the drone world by storm.
Now, how do they get away with that shit? Seriously.
I like the
And then they
Stadio ad.
pirate some of the video from other YouTubers. Like they did one ad, and there's Kelly Shore's video in it.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, they stole some. Was he the one that was doing the splash drone?
Yeah, I
Because
think
they-
it might have been the splash drone.
Yeah, because they stole one YouTuber's video from doing a review on the splash drone, and it's been in a bunch of ads.
Oh, by the
Mhm.
way, Maddie, I was in that stream that Justin got shut down on. I was there. I saw it happen.
Yeah, he made some
Yeah.
crazy comment, and they were like,
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
my fault. It was too,
No.
right after I said something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't think that's the reason.
Hilarious.
I don't think that's the reason, mate, because on Justin's show, the host
I know,
generally
I'm immune
says
to that.
a
I
lot
got
of
my
shit.
back bump. I'm good.
Yeah, right. That's right. I can see you there. You're sitting down comfortably on it now. You've got used to it.
Yeah.
Yep, nice. Yeah. Actually, what are we? Oh no, I haven't got that there.
Yeah, but that's why I tell people, if you can't really afford a drone, like a $600-800 drone, get the Mini SE, because you're not going to find a drone in that price category that's going to do what that drone does.
Yeah, I'm getting him one for Christmas. It'd be perfect.
I mean, for the price, what you would pay for a Mini SE is about what you would pay for one of those crappy ones.
Yeah, well, you know why
And-
he's getting the Mini SE, right? Is the security features. I can set the distance and the height, so he bring him to an area where it's impossible for him to crash into anything but his own face.
Right.
The SC is
That's true.
Wi-Fi, isn't it?
Well, it's the reliability,
Oh,
and everything. It's just not one of those cheap drones. It has excellent reliability, camera, everything for the price.
Okay, that looks like a Mavic Pro. Did you have the original Mavic Pro as well? Did you?
You talking to
Cool.
me?
Yeah.
No, I had the Contixo, then the Mini 2, and then the Air 2S and the FPV.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just looking at a thumbnail here. It's got a Mavic Pro on there. That's all. I'm going to share this because this is what he was talking about with his
Exactly, Laura.
fantastically stabilized footage.
Something Matt knows nothing about.
Hang on. I'm going to pause this. What was that, mate?
Listen, bear in mind, I've only been doing this for a year, and this was at the beginning. Okay, so cut me some slack. All
No,
right?
no, you're
Oh,
all right.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Matt.
That's
I
my
want to elaborate on this, Justin. I missed it, so if you'd like to repeat that, it'd be nice.
So the only reason it takes you 100 hours to do a video is because you're just clicking buttons. You're like, man, I can't figure out Movie Maker. It's too complicated.
Fucking movie maker. You, kid there. All right, let's have a look at this. This is what we generally see out of Justin's stable, anyway. Yeah, okay. That's pretty shaky, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my video. That's what Contixo.
Well, because they'll say it's stabilized, but it's just sitting on some cheap rubber grommets.
Literally, the camera is mounted to the body of this drone. There's no gimbal.
Yep.
And it's probably sitting on just some like rubber O-rings, huh?
No, the Contixo was a decently built drone. It had some weight to it and everything, but just no. Yeah, it sucked.
And now, how much was that?
I think around $300.
$300.
You paid
right?
too much.
That's why I said the Mini SE is the way to go if you really
Yeah.
don't have a lot of money and you want a good budget drone. There is
Well,
no
I
drone at that price.
See, this drone actually got me to fall in love with flying drones, though. That's the funny part, because Fingerhut gave me some credit, so I was like, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna build my credit with them," and this was what I bought. So, and when I started flying, I'm like, nah, this doesn't cut it. I need something with to get some smooth footage, you know?
I'm starting to
That
feel ill.
looks just like the Potenza D58 when I first got my first drone.
Why is
Shaky as
the
shit like that.
the propellers are in the video? Is it
A lot of the cheaper drones, that's what they have. Unfortunately, you're going to get the propellers in the video.
Look, let me ask you something. Was this a GPS drone? Has it got
Yes.
GPS in it?
Yeah.
It has. Okay, and it's a Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
No worries.
I actually have
You
a
know
funny
what?
story about this drone, though.
Hey?
I crashed it into one of the trees and it stuck. And I went over there and I walked with a walking stick and I shook the tree with the walking stick and I caught the drone with one hand as it fell out of the tree.
shoot? Really?
Yeah, I saved the day, man.
You can be lucky.
I
Very
remember
lucky.
that statue. I was
And you
there.
know what? That in all honesty, for a cheapy little drone like that picture that picture there shits all over the telos camera.
Yeah,
That's for
and
sure.
the F-24 Pro shoots pictures in 4K. It takes nice photos, but it sucks at flying.
But that's the thing is these drones that are in that price category, like all the different ones you see on, Hollystone, all those on Amazon, they would literally scare the shit out of me to fly in an area like that just because I don't know if I could trust them to not
I
fly
have my
off.
map
Or,
on. Haven't you heard? I'm good.
Hey, Paul, where is this at? Because this looks
This is in,
familiar.
We got a map bump,
this is
all
in
right.
Taunton, Massachusetts. It's the center of the city, the Rotary, or the Green is what
Right
they
by
call
the
it.
yeah,
They
right
do
by
a
the
big
church.
Christmas decoration there every year, so you can actually probably look it up on YouTube and find it. It's pretty
No,
cool.
I've been there. I've been there.
Oh, okay. I grew up
Yeah.
in that city. That's where I grew up.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to deliver something there, so that was pretty cool. Memories.
And that's the thing is I've had a couple other drones around that price range, and me and my daughter had one and it flew off and landed on a neighbor's roof. Like the wind just completely took it. That's what would scare me about flying in an area like that.
Schlong.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Danny. Or
I'm out
Danny.
of here. Screw this. Can't be in there with this guy. Jesus.
As much as I would love to stick around, I'm with
You with your girl?
Chilling out, man.
Ah, okay. I thought you
This'll-
were in
this'll-
another hospital.
Dan, this will be a first for Alive, though, brother. It's okay. We're all friends here.
you guys seem exciting.
Oh, my God.
The team already got booted for good for a while. They're taking a break now.
Oh man. So with that, I shall say watch and from the thing. But thanks for sending me the invite.
Oh, good there, brother. You have yourself a good night, eh?
All right,
See
Jack.
you.
Watching from his Apple phone.
I miss
Bye,
his name.
boob.
Yeah, man.
Bye, boob.
He said, he's a
Oh,
character.
damn.
He's a character.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, Laura, he does fly drones, but he flies them in the phone poles, but he does fly.
And just like Tim flies his backwards.
He loves that. He's just showing off how skillful he is. That's what he was doing that day.
I'm going right
Hey, I
under
landed it. I landed it.
Ah, Mr. Hope. Hey, Chris.
Oh,
So
if that's,
far, Art,
if that's not maple syrup, it's got to be whiskey.
Hey, Chris, how are you, buddy?
I'm
What's up,
good.
Chris?
Here we go.
Ooh, Royal Crown
Oh,
Black.
Crown Royal. Crown
Ooh.
Royal.
Mhm.
It's gonna be another Christmas. It's gonna be another.
No,
Christmas.
No, there won't be another. There won't be another Christmas till Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas. Makes sense. Had to
You
think about
get it 24 hours before I do, but
Oh, yeah.
hello
Oh,
everybody.
my
Chat.
God.
Dan, it's good to see you with the young lady there. That's the El Patron, El Jefe of the Simpson family.
Oh, did you see Max Air's new F-22 plane that he got?
It's got a DJI Sucks banner on the back of it, right?
That thing
Yeah.
is bad looking.
That's it. That's the one.
Was that the one he crashed, or was that another one?
No, when he was on my show the other night, he had it hanging on the wall behind him. It wasn't crashed. That thing was
Oh,
badass.
yeah.
looking, though.
Yeah, he did give it a bit of a. There we go. Oh, he's. Oh, Sonic the
Ooh.
Hedgehog.
Mhm. Sonic with the Royal Crown Chaser.
Let me tell you what I got there. I got a Diet Coke with some vanilla flavoring in it, with some Crown Royal Black poured in it.
Oh, I love vanilla Coke.
You always come up with some sort of different drink you do. Could you get bored with your drinks, do you, mate?
Yeah, I change them up.
You do. Yeah.
Crown Royal will help you change them.
Yeah, I bet it will.
Yeah.
Changes that liquor about as much as he changes wrapping paper.
Mr. Paul, how are you
How you
doing?
doing, Chris?
How you doing there, old man? Hey, little buddy. You my new little buddy. The other one won't ever show up no more, so we can't rat on him.
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian.
No. He never
Yeah.
rocks up anymore. He's gone a bit quiet. He's actually gone a lot quiet after there was a video released about his fake channel.
I tell you
He's
what.
sort of he's gone back into his little hole there.
Wait, what happened? Someone got a fake
Okay.
channel?
Oh, someone had a real crack at him and
Oh.
released a video about his channel. It was
roll that pure good bean footage or whatever it's called.
roll the video.
Sure,
Yeah.
it's worth blowing up. It's worth blowing up on it just a little bit.
Well, I mean, you know, it was quite damning to his channel, I guess. I can't even. Oh, here we go.
Hey, brother Steve Scott, Northside Night
Yeah, we're
Train.
talking about Adrian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who else?
Uh,
Whose only video shows up my live stream in my playlist every day? I'm still waiting on my helper. It's still showing up a month later.
I'm
Did
still
in
sitting
mine,
here
too, for a
doing
while.
nothing. Yeah, I told you though, Chris. He's got a set of side cutters with him. Oh, the hydraulic hose is gone. Sit down and do nothing for the rest of the day.
G'day, Maker Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Mika Steve.
Steve, how are you?
How you doing, Steve?
I need another map bump. Do you?
You know you want to
What
play
do you
that song.
I got a little bit of a wedge bump the other day, and I lost it all.
I thought you was gonna say you loved your wedgie.
No, Paul. On his Facebook page, he gets a bunch of YouTubers together and watch and stuff. My count jumped up like 8 subscribers, and they all disappeared in a couple of days.
Well, yeah, the problem is that I put a post up and I was telling all the YouTube subscribers in my group, because we're at over 400 members now, we're pushing 450 members. So I wanted all the people who were YouTube creators to have a place to find each other. So I said, leave
Right.
your channel and I'm going to create a list. Well, everybody started adding each other without watching the videos, and the next day all their subs were gone. I
Yep.
was trying to explain to them that's not really what I was going for, and I compiled a list on the group now with all the YouTube creators so people can go there and go down the list at their own time and add the people there. So, but you got to watch a
Mhm.
video and you got to like it, and you got to
Mhm.
interact with it. That's what
Make
happened.
a short comment. Yep.
You got to do that. You got to do that. Otherwise, yeah, it won't stick. That's for sure.
A wedge and bump, huh?
Not.
Legend, bro.
Well, if it's art, it's only half a wedge since he's so close to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
I've put the link. I've put the link in there to Northside Hawk. If you want to check that one out there, everyone in the chat, just pop in and have a bit of a look there at Northside Hawk. I'll just
Look
share
at
the-
Max. I just
yeah.
lost 6 people.
I'm going to attempt the map bump, which
Map
I
bump.
did with him not long ago. So I'm kind of hoping that this will work. That some people in the chat there might not be subscribed to
I'm already
Dominic.
subscribed.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm already subscribed.
Yeah. I'm guessing most are there. But Adrian Mattel Drones. Good day, mate. Oh, that was funny, Chris. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit.
Oh, wow.
That one hurt. That one hurt.
Did you get any on you?
Oh, sounds kind of COVID-y.
Hey. Put that between
Oh.
some crackers and have a little snack in about 30 minutes. Get that old
Yeah, I'll
protein
just
moist.
put that one on the side of the plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Horatio.
Hey, Warren.
Hey, how are ya? We got the Mini 2. Look at that. Yeah, that's a great little drone. I don't mind that. I mean, I got one. Yeah. Drone girl has to get checked every month for sexiness.
Hey, drone girl.
Drone girls gives me the shits all the time.
Oh my god.
Premiered on the 13th of July. All right, okay.
Oh, nice guy.
Isn't it?
It's layered. You can see it layered.
Yeah. Just like Drone Girl.
Everybody's subbing to her.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they subbed to her.
If you be nice to Drone Girl, she gets them out for you.
Oh my
Um,
god.
She does. She's a good girl. Ginger Ninja.
A cat.
Mike said it's nice Justin doesn't dress up like her anymore.
That was the last time. It was 2014.
Oh my god, he's a Hawthorn supporter. Geez, I don't know if I
Oh.
can talk to you anymore, Dominic. Bloody Hawthorn, come on. Well, at least it's not Collingwood, I guess.
Hey! I like Collinswood. Come on now.
You can't even
See what-
say it right, mate.
A
Oh,
mean-
shut up.
It's not Collingswood.
Yeah, no, it's Collingwood. Ah,
Big fan. Big fan.
See what Chris Wedgeworth put in the chat.
Chat.
good thing.
What was that?
It's Chris Wedgeworth.
Matt, what do you call a ginger tranny?
Art?
A ginger with nut.
Oh my god. Ginger nuts.
Getting better.
Oh,
You see that picture right there of that kid that did ET right there?
Yeah.
Did you see that video before?
Mm-mm.
which one? Sorry.
You see the kid that played in ET, the main character in ET? Yeah,
Yeah.
that kid is brilliant. I was amazed by that performance right there. It was showing his
Oh, that was his audition.
yeah, and he made himself, I mean, it was legit. He did really well. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. No, I did see that one. Yeah. I'm just going to check this. Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't. Don't know. 80 subscribers for Dominic. My goodness.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see
get
if
him up to 100.
Let's see. Let's see if it worked, shall we? If we got 80 there. 83. Holy moly, it worked.
Woohoo!
I can't believe that.
There you go.
Mhm.
It is just the gift that keeps giving. Gift that
Very
keeps
good,
giving.
very good.
Yes.
And roll the song.
Cheers.
If your pathetic channel's smaller than me,
Yeah.
let me give you a mad bump. And if your channel's doing pathetically, let me give you a mad bump.
Oh boy. And there you have it. The map bump comes through once again for Dominic right there and then. Gotta love that.
Hey, Matt, you got any kids?
I've got one daughter.
Now, when you got her mother pregnant, did you play that song?
No, I played the Whoops, I Did It Again song.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Woo.
Yes. So, yeah, there you go. But Dominic, he mightn't even be in the chat anymore. Anyway,
I don't know.
not either.
Congratulations.
There you go. So how you been, Chris? You're a little bit crook last week, mate.
Yeah, I had for about 3-4 weeks actually. I've had some kind of a sinus issue, coughing, sneezing, not feeling good, sinus headache, and about Tuesday it finally decided it had enough of me and left.
Oh, those are the worst sinus headaches.
Yeah, I took 4
Wow.
COVID tests. I'm out of the ones the government sent us to our house, so I got to order some more.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
But it's all good. It just wasn't there. And Sunday morning I was gonna get up and fly. I said, you know what? Nope.
Have you ever had sinus issues?
Oh yeah, not about every 2 or 3 years, Justin. It'll hit me just like this for about a month.
Yeah, I was gonna say some people won't have them for their most of their life, and all of a sudden they'll just start having them. That's what happened to me. I never had allergy problems, but this past year, I've been having allergies
Jody.
like crazy.
Yeah. As
You
I
know,
get older,
Jody-
things are changing just a tad.
It does seem that way, don't it, Chris? When you get older, everything starts.
I've never had issues with never had sinus issues till I was about in my mid-40s.
Yeah, it was only like two years ago I noticed when I went out because I get up early and go flying, and in the middle of winter and stuff. And I always remember I was down at a dam, flying at a dam, and my nose was aching right up here. It was aching. Anyway, so it started bleeding. Right, I think, what the hell's going on here? So it got really achy and sore and all this sort of shit. Anyway, sort of ignored it for a while. Anyway, in summer it went away. The next year in winter, it came back again. I've got to start shooting sunsets, mate. This early morning's no good for me nose. So anyway, I ended up going to the doctor and saying, look, something's going on here. Wouldn't be anything too serious because it disappeared, you know what I mean? So anyway, they chucked a camera up there, and there's a polyp up there. But this year it hasn't come back at all. It happened 2 years in a row, but it hasn't come back this year. So but I haven't been sick for years. I can't even remember the last time I had a cold.
Well, you're lucky then it didn't come back much.
Did you end up getting the Rona at all?
Sorry?
Did you get the Rona at all?
Well, it might have been what I ended up with last Sunday. I mean, I didn't get tested. Waste of time getting tested because whatever I've got. And I mean, if I'm not in hospital, no one needs to know.
Yep.
It's that prevalent everywhere or whatever. I mean, I'm not going out infecting people or anything like that, but we've got influenza A and all that sort of shit flying around as well. So could have been that. I'm kind of guessing that it wasn't influenza A because that'll knock you on your ass. So it may have been the Rona.
Well, I did a poll last night on my live chat, and 74% thought Matt had monkeypox.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that poll.
You check the palm of his hands.
It's gone. It's gone up to the Bureau of Statistics. It's been submitted.
Every time I click on a link on your channel, Justin, it goes to the MBLA website. I don't get it, dude.
MBLA.
What is that?
Man, Boy, Lovers Association.
Ah.
Hey, Paul, you're from Boston, right?
South of Boston, about an hour.
Okay. Does Ben? Do I need to keep Ben for about 6 months so he can lose that Boston accent?
No,
No, you want him to have it.
that's my boy. Yep.
That's my boy. I gotcha.
Yeah. He's doing a good job whacking himself in the head with that bottle.
Yeah, I got some fence that needs built. Send him up here for a couple.
He's
At
got
least
the wrong
one of them-
idea of a Matt Bump. He doesn't even have a YouTube channel yet.
He's giving himself the Ben bump.
He's obviously looking for a Matt Bump. I mean, has he got his own YouTube channel yet, mate?
Not yet.
We brought that up at the beginning
I don't
of
want him
the
to
show.
steal all my subs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I want to get 500.
You would.
500. Wow.
Good for you.
Actually, I want to get 1 million subscribers.
You ain't
Really?
high, young man. You keep going, buddy.
Do you fly drones too? Is your daddy giving you a bit of a drone to fly around?
I don't have a drone yet.
You haven't? Do you want one?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
He actually
Good
does
one,
have a little one, but it doesn't fly right anymore. One of those little ones for inside the house.
Yeah,
For Christmas, he's getting a Mini SE or a Mini 2, one of those.
great
Ooh,
drone.
ooh.
Yeah, stable, good to learn with.
I'll take him to a park where there's a wide open area, and I'll set the limit on the height and the distance so he can't crash it into anything.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. There was, I'm not too sure what's on there. On the Spark, there was a beginner mode on the Spark, right? That was years ago, and
Have
it was
Have you flipped? Have you flipped it over yet, Matt?
Sorry, mate.
Have you got it off the beginner mode yet?
Yeah. No, it's scary. It's too scary, Chris. I don't know where the switch is.
Why won't it go very far? Why won't it go high? Well,
'Cause it's
you're in
Wi-Fi.
beginner mode, young man.
The beginner mode is actually it's very, very slow. And I think you can only get like 20 or 30 meters away from you, which was good when you're teaching the kids where the sticks and all that
Yes.
sort of stuff
I
are
would-
going.
Max is so right. Start him young. The young man's
Yeah.
probably was he 4 or 5 years old, Paul?
He's 6.
Shoot, sign him up, take him down there to Best Buy, go ahead and get him the drone he wants, and go ahead and slip over to FPV World and get him some goggles and stuff too. Just go ahead and set him up. Tell him Uncle
I want
Chris
to
said it was
start
okay.
to make sure that he picks up it, because a lot of times they say they like something and then you buy it and then they just never use
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
Jim's
Yeah.
droning said you should buy him an M30.
yeah, I saw that. I ignored it. No.
Oh, you come to the right place for great advice, Paul.
Oh, by the way, Recovery One Drone bought that new DJI drone. That thing, it's a
Matrice, yeah. Yeah, I saw that he did a little bit of a live show on it.
Yeah, he's going to be doing an in-depth review, but that thing looked nice.
See you, Laura. Now,
See you,
guys,
Laura.
See you, Laura.
sing yourself to sleep tonight, Laura. There you go.
Hi, Susan Lee.
Lord. Good morning, Miss Susan.
Yeah, I'll be very, very interested. I mean, I haven't even looked at the specs or anything like that. I should really look at that to see what actually it is.
I like it when people like Dre and Al, they do that kind of stuff. That's a professional job for them. I like to see them get that stuff.
Absolutely, put it to good use. It's
But did
see
you
Dre.
see what Al's latest little old tidbit on Facebook? What he was using?
Is mapping. Yeah. Now, what was he using for that?
The Phantom 4 Pro V2.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh,
I thought
really?
he might have been. Well, he's
Still-
mapping. You'd think he would be. Yeah, that's for sure.
Still a great bird.
That is a good.
Only trouble is now is that once that bird is no longer flyable, he's got to get a matrice because there's nothing else that will do that job.
At least a matrice. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm telling
you know?
you, DJI came out with a Phantom 5, decided to release one next month or something. It would
So-
be the most hyped up and biggest release they have had in all the previous drones in the last 2 years.
It would
I
be.
guarantee
What,
you.
the Phantom 5's coming out. When?
No. I said if they did that.
Here we
Oh.
go. Here we go.
It would, because the Phantom 4 is so
If you
solid.
started now.
No, it's so highly wanted by everybody. The Phantom 4 still. If they came out with a Phantom 5, I guarantee you that would be their biggest hyped up drone release in the last 2 years at least.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be. That'd be like it was. It was a huge seller back then, and it became the workhorse of a lot of people. But then this is what shits me about it is that they're taking away from the little guy the opportunity to make money. Do you know what I mean? It's either when that shits itself, you can't be a little fella anymore and earn good money with your drone at a reasonable cost. Because now you have to go and get a bloody matrice.
Or an Inspire, but either one of them is going to run you,
Either
10 to
one.
15 grand.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
do,
still
you think Al will ever get an M30?
He
Well,
really
no.
likes it. He really likes that Phantom for his mapping. I know that.
Well, he does it full time more. He does it full time where Dre does it part time. So it might be worth him getting one. Because if Dre thinks it's cost effective to get one doing it part time, then it would definitely be worth Al
It's a
getting one.
tax write-off. It's a tax
It
write-off.
all depends on exactly right. It's a great tax write-off,
Yeah.
but it all depends on the application, because I think there's a thermal camera on that as well, isn't there?
No,
Yes.
not
Yeah,
on
you
not on his.
Not on his, but there is an option for that though, isn't there?
No, Dre got the whole full package.
Not on that one, Max. You can't change the camera on the Phantom 4 Pro V2s.
No. I'm talking
What
about
about
my
the
tree.
M30?
Oh, the Matrix. Oh, yeah. You got the add-ons. You
Yes.
can click off. Yes.
Yep.
Dre got the
he
full package with all the trainings. He got
He
everything.
got the thermal camera and everything. That's what he's going to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
If you get it
sweet.
without the thermal camera, I think it's like 12 or 13,000. But if you want the thermal camera with all the extras, it goes up to about 15, 16.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
see-
forward to the review. I want to see this thing.
Yeah, I want to see Dre.
Yeah, see, there's Trey. There's
There's
Trey now.
Dre in the chat.
Well, why
I
don't you
might-
share his video he did the other night? Because it's only a couple minutes long. It's not very long.
Hey, we were just talking
Yeah.
about you.
What, his opening? His open? Box open?
I bought that for you.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, how are ya?
Hi Chris Hope, my favorite.
Hey.
Where's my
Hey,
dad
hey.
joke?
Sarah, if I
Hello.
call you, will you answer the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, leave the room. No,
Hello,
negative.
Sarah.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Leave the room.
Tell him to give me a few minutes. I have to get settled.
I give her a few minutes. She has to get settled.
Hi, baby girl. Uncle Chris says hello.
Thank
Hello.
I bought it. Don't worry.
Where's the boy at?
Sweet. That's a big box.
Justin, where's your boy at?
He's out in the living room playing with the dog. They all just got home.
No, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they were at
Big
vacation
stop
Bible
at
school.
DQ.
Yeah, my daughter got me a little ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's
Yeah,
You're such a good daddy.
Yeah, he is.
it's Butterfinger too. Butterfinger ice cream.
Butterfinger ice cream. I haven't had that in ages.
This is old Dre is dressed. Oh man, that's a man. That's my man, and Denzel Washington voice right there. My man.
Yeah, right.
That's the mini with the T virus. I'm telling you.
Oh, dude. Here we go.
Look at that thing.
Jesus, look at it.
Already got the screws for any additional adapters on top.
And that's what happens when you give a drone a map bump.
Exactly.
That's a DJI on steroids right there. boy.
2 sets of batteries.
Look at the batteries.
Yeah. It's like huge.
Mhm. Yeah, it takes 2 batteries.
And this big boy here.
Look at
Look at
that.
that
I love that remote.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fucking small laptop right there.
Right there.
Congratulations, Dre. I'm proud for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. It's good.
Big controller. Sitting right there.
Yeah, it is, Lynn. It's very expensive.
Romance. Exactly.
Opens up the back of the controller. As well as the old,
And if you want Dre later on, hit him with a copyright claim. You'll get about 50 cents. Help you cut in the cost of that drone.
Mm-hmm.
for the 4G.
You got anybody in the waiting room there, Matthew?
No, I'm not going to even play that audio because can anyone hear that? I can't hear it.
No, I've been having the same issue with the YouTube videos when I share them. My audio comes in so low you can't hear it. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that's
it is, but you're not the only one that's had that problem.
Any donations are welcome. There you go.
Okay.
Dre said you can help me out. Any donations are welcome.
Dre, you need to get a GoFundMe.
That's what we call a close-up in the movie world.
Yep.
Hey, Birdie Bird. Come here, Bird.
No.
Say hello.
Awesome drone.
Look at that charging case. That's just for the batteries.
Is that got a spot for 8 batteries?
Yeah.
Well,
And can't you also get a base station for it too? I'm pretty sure.
it'd have to be RTK, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
It's a good question, man. I don't know, man.
Well, if
You
Dre
think
didn't
so?
get the base station, he probably didn't feel like he needed it, though.
With
Look,
that
mate,
price,
that'd-
it should be RTK.
That'll take it to 50 grand. You know,
And Dre
Crazy.
may have heard of this. Down here, we got some. We do some. I don't do farming, but about 30 minutes from the house, there's a guy that's raised probably 200-300 acres of sunflowers.
That's cool.
And right now they're spraying them. They're using a drone that can carry about 20 gallons of water or
Oh,
poison,
wow.
and they're spraying these drones. Spraying these sunflowers to kill them all at the same time so they can harvest them.
They can put up a sky.
And,
Isn't that DJI, Chris? That's
it's RTK. I don't know whose bird that is. I have no idea, but it's freaking. It looks like it's about 8 foot across. It's huge.
Yeah, they're massive, massive. Those crop spraying ones.
You
There
guys
was
see what
a
David put in the chat.
look at that.
Hey,
That's
Bill.
a crazy remote there.
But the dude sets it up in his controller, pushes a button, and that thing goes.
Off it goes. Yeah.
And
There's
so
a
it
lot
comes-
of them going out.
comes
It's
back.
agricultural.
Agriculture use. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
They're
so
sitting-
Yeah,
they're
there's a
sitting there.
company called Blue Robotics that does that.
it
Blue
does 4
Robotics.
batteries plus 2 for the remote control. That's pretty cool.
2 for the remote. Jeez, let's see what.
We had a big fire about as crow flies about 3 miles from the house Tuesday afternoon. Burned up a couple hundred acres, but I went to talk to the fire marshal. I had my drone with me. I actually had a battery charge. I said, "You need help with the drone?" He said, "No, we got our own," which I knew they would. Then he went to telling me what I could and couldn't do. I said, I get it, dude. So I turned and walked off. And man, they had we got to watch them put down that pink spray. I mean, I live an hour and a half from Dallas, and they flew an airplane out of Dallas Fort Worth area with that big transport, that pink liquid, and we got to watch it drop it. And everybody I know on Facebook wants me to go take video, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow is go take some videos of the after effect.
Holy shoot.
To the propeller, oh my God, the center of the propeller was the size of that hand.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
The motors on that. Look at Jesus.
That may be a DJI. It's huge. It's a huge bird. It can carry a lot of liquid.
And it folds up it folds up like
I think it did, Tim. When I saw it, they were standing at a cargo trailer, one of these box trailers, and the thing was out on a mission, doing that right there.
That's crazy.
Well, it's economical. The guy he said crop dusters used to do this. They spray, but you take an airplane and you take the time it does. They can do this in a third of the time that a plane can do it.
Well, I mean, think about how much you're spending in fuel and paying the
Yeah.
pilot and everything. I mean, it
And
adds up.
That looks like a Phantom 4 remote too. So it might be DJI.
On some of the costs, of when you have
This
to
is
hire
the DJI.
It is.
This is a DJI. Yes.
But like some of the cost of when you hire a plane, though, is going towards their maintenance too. It ain't just fuel.
Yeah.
Like they have to constantly maintain those planes.
The size of that thing.
Yeah, these guys had a generator on the front of that trailer. It was running, and they had just like his had batteries in there charging. But I just don't remember seeing anything DJI, and I don't remember the remote control looking like a Phantom 4 controller.
Look at this mapping the area. God, is that LiDAR or something?
But it knows, just like this guy says, it goes and turns and comes back. I mean, it's mapped out where it don't do a whole lot of overspray or a lot of waste. He said.
That's right, because if you notice when it starts spraying, obviously the prop wash on that's going directly down. It ain't spraying out and going everywhere.
Yeah, you ain't spraying the county road.
Look at him standing next to that thing.
With a little mini Phantom next to it. So cute.
RTK on it, man. It does the same thing. Who can tell me what the K is in RT? It's real time. Dre, can you put it in the chat?
I would hope
Ari
Dre
would
would
know that because he has an RTK. Ari
I
has a
can't-
Phantom 4 RTK. I don't know what it is.
I can't remember. I've been trying to think of it.
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Thank you, Mr.
There you
Morse.
go.
It's the same thing. The RTK is the same thing. These guys and these tractors and these big fields, they set their tractor up with this and turn the
that's so
steering wheel loose.
Oh yeah, it's all autopilot now.
It's
like,
all
pretty much.
RTK. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I've said, farmers, not to
Jeez.
say that they're not hard ass working people, but they have it a lot
Oh,
easier than their
yeah,
grandparents
yeah.
did
Oh,
these days.
yeah. I remember my uncle, we'd ride in the tractor when we was playing the cotton field. He said, he would say, don't fight it. Don't fight the tractor. Let the tractor work for you.
Yeah.
And he was right. If you start fighting it, you get your rows all mixed up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But his
I
tractor
drove
was
some
just a tractor. It was no cab, no air conditioner, no heater. It was just a big John Deere tractor.
I drove a tractor over here and sprayed the paddocks, and that was pretty fun.
Real time carrying. But anyway, I just thought I'd bring it up. I thought it was pretty cool.
No, that's what. Oh, hang on. I've got a messenger here.
We're hanging.
Still hanging.
Still hanging. Yep.
All right, I like the background.
Well, thank you. I'm at my undisclosed location somewhere here in Colorado.
His apartment.
Sarah's on do it again.
How's retirement, Art?
I just started a job today.
Couldn't stand it, could you? Got to go back to work.
YouTube fame was just too much for you, mate. You had to just go back to normal. Yeah. Got sick of all the autographs and being mobbed down the shops. Couldn't go out in public anymore.
That's why Matt went back to truck driving.
I know. Eh?
So that's why you went back to truck driving?
I am too. I'm starting Monday.
Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go do a job for a while.
Oh.
And then
That means you're back on the road. Oh, Jesus, I better stay off the sidewalks.
yeah, look out. I don't slow down to 40 and those stupid lollipop men.
You son of a...
I still want to see you drive by and yell something out the window at him.
I don't.
What? No more full-time YouTube?
No more full-time YouTube. Nope.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
Well, congratulations, Art. YouTube fame was just too much for you. You couldn't stand it. And
Yep.
I get it,
Just
buddy. That's why.
Too busy looking for a job.
It's
So do you have
because
to like
stopped
all
change
my-
taking
your
I
schedule or
drove
anything for your new
videos.
schedule?
Yeah, she's back to work Monday, too. She had a week off. They had a shutdown or something. She was talking about.
Hang on. Sarah, did you just send me 2 jokes? Oh, it's not making sense to me.
What's that company that, Lynn, you work for? I was wondering if Matt ever heard of it or drove for him in America. She's driving for a company.
Walmart.
What is it?
Schneider?
Starts with an R.
JB Hunt?
Ryder. Have you ever drove for them, Matt?
No, man. No. I only ever drove for the Canadian company, Challenger. I didn't drive for any US-based companies. Yeah, no, it was only Challenger there, over there. But yeah, no, I was because I couldn't take a load from say LA to New York. I had to go to say Vegas or something like that and pick up a load from somewhere and take it back to Canada. I couldn't go in state to state there.
Oh, okay. She's working interstate now. She's staying home base now. So that's good.
Yeah.
Did you keep all your certs for the U.S. or did you let them go run out?
No. Oh well, obviously my license is expired now. That was a. I mean, I've got all my air brake and all that sort of stuff still.
You still got your hazmat, or did you have that?
No, I didn't need my hazmat.
You didn't need them?
Sorry, didn't need the hazmat. No. All I needed was the air brake. It's an AZ license in Canada. I'm not too sure what it is in the States.
So if you come back to, well, you didn't drive in the United States, you drove in Canada. But if you go back to Canada today, you just basically start driving a truck again.
Yeah, all I'll have to do is go and renew the license. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
I thought you did drive in the United States.
Well, I was all through the States, but I wasn't based in the States.
Oh, so you didn't have to have those your license from Canada and all that kind of transferred over?
No, you only need a Canadian license to drive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All the certs and stuff you had in Canada just kind of went with you when you were
Yep.
in the United States.
Yep. Because they're basically the same. Basically the same when you look at that. But no,
So
good
check your
time, though.
All
messenger now.
right,
Good
fellas, I'm gonna
time.
wrap it up for the night.
Paul, it's good
That's what you
fishing
said
with
the
you,
other
buddy.
night.
Good to
See
see
you,
you,
man.
Paul.
Matt, I
Hug
hope
you.
you have me on the show, man.
Hug your daddy, buddy. Hug your daddy,
Mate.
man.
Good night, Ben.
See you, little
Keep
boy.
it,
Sleep tight.
keep it
Is that
up, Paul. Good on you, mate. Doing good, man. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Hang in there, Paul.
You guys-
Hey, brother.
Take
See
care,
you, mate.
Paul.
Take care.
He's wearing a New England Patriots hat, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Gonna forgive him for that.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
I started to bring up Tom Brady just to see what he would do. Most Patriot fans break down and start crying. I didn't want him to do that in front of his little. I didn't want him to do that in front of his little boy.
They usually do too.
That's why I waited to come on, man. I was trying to have.
There's Night Train.
Hold on. Mike, what was that comment you put in the chat a minute ago?
What?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
was the
comment.
comment? Okay, so this week has been totally shit. Monday night, well, Sunday we finished off the weekend at the bar. Monday night, the bartender that we go over for ended up with a brain aneurysm at home. So after 2 days, Wednesday night, they pulled the plug. No brain response.
Oh, man.
shit.
42 years old. Her daughter's 20 next week.
Shit.
So,
Jesus.
and then this morning, my dog's just been going back and forth. We've been like 2 years with meds, this, that, and the other thing. And this morning he got up and he wasn't able to do a whole bunch of movement with his back, hips, this, that, and the other thing. And we finally decided to end his suffering. So, it's been a fucked week. But on a good note, the U-Haul's here tomorrow morning. So we can start
very good.
moving stuff to the new place. We did get a lease. So
Good. Good to hear.
it's been helpful. If it wasn't for everyone's help and shit, we wouldn't be moving. So
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
it's
brilliant.
close. I actually had to go borrow more money from my boss than what we gathered and everything else to do all this. So
It was good to help. It was good to help, man.
Good.
I appreciate it, man.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. At least you got something rolling now, man. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt.
So another day, another 50 cent. We'll just keep moving on, and
Yep.
tomorrow
Hey,
we're packing this whole thing up. Hopefully I don't lose. Oh, I'm gonna kill my camera. See, damn thing. GoPro. This darn cord sucks. Can't move the damn thing around for shit.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah, I know. That's what that. If you bump the cord the wrong way, it kicks out, and then you got to wait for it to catch back up. It's the GoPro, so it's got to be connected in with the USB and C-type, and
Right. Mm-hmm.
there's no battery in it though, so it's great. It works great as a regular webcam. Just hook it into USB into the computer, and boom, you got webcam.
Matt, if it makes you feel better, the chat is now arguing about NFL football.
Oh,
Much movement.
All the Americans are in there arguing.
Yeah, they're talking about
Brady a
Tom Brady.
traitor. Calling him a traitor.
Yeah, because he's down in
Where-
Tampa Bay.
where
Did
is
you
this
say
argument?
tampon? He's down in Tampon.
Night drivers. One said piss off.
He
Yeah,
downloaded
I know.
the
She
Uh-oh.
she knows my team.
Should have got the white. Super absorbent.
Lynn knows my team, so I won't say nothing. Dallas
When I
Cowboys
did
can-
stand-up comedy, I was known as the bad boy of comedy.
The bad boy. Is that because it was dirty comedy?
Well, it is a comedy, I guess.
when he turns on his camera, it's a comedy. Nah, just
I never turned the camera off. It was turned off itself. Damn. That's the only problem with that GoPro is you can't play with it. You can't move it around.
Yeah.
The other ones are all packed. That's the only camera I got left out just in case.
What, do you have a short in a cable or something?
No, it's a GoPro fucking Hero 8. So there's a USB connected to it, USB-C type in the side of it. That's what's powering it and everything. So if it wiggles just a little bit, it wants to drop connection off the
So the port's not. Is
Yeah,
the port
it's
getting worn
the
out?
Hero 8 itself.
Oh.
It's just because it's such a loose cable in there. When it plugs in, it just wiggles a little bit, and all of a sudden it fucking drops connection.
My team ain't the Eagles. You should know my team. What my team is. What did I put all over our car?
Oh, no. You're not in this conversation, Mr. Ossie.
See?
Stay out of it.
There's very little movement. Damn it.
Actually, he was banging the crap out of the NFL, wasn't he? If you remember, as soon as he came on, those pussies.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Oh, and now you've got a team. Oh,
They got to wear shoulder pads and a helmet. What the hell is that?
I know.
It's all right.
Wow.
When they go home, they can get a hug from their wives or their mommies.
I
got hit by somebody today.
Dad will give him a good slap on the ass. Good job, son.
Yeah, right.
Well played.
Well, at least we're not the Detroit Lions.
Over here, there's no padding. There's no helmet. They go in for the game. They have a couple beers, shots. Go home.
Well, if it makes all the Americans in the chat that are arguing over football better, Matt and Tim think they're a bunch of pussies, and because they wear shoulder pads, it somehow doesn't hurt when they get hit.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's easy.
Throw a little wrench in there for the chat. There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Too scared to play real win.
Go there, NRL. Kiss my
Matt thought it was all. He thought I was going to be impressed by that guy's little paper cut on his forehead.
It wasn't so much the paper cut; it was the fact that they put a stapler on his head, like Frankenstein, and then chucked him back out there.
Yep.
You can pretend you're not impressed.
So we get
You'll never see. Hey, coach, my pinky hurts. Okay, sit down.
Well, to be fair though, some of those players are under $100 million contracts, though, so they're kind of.
What's that got to do with being a man?
Well, I mean, it's different, right? Because
it turns you into a pussy.
The AFL is kind of like the WNBA. It's meaningless little $40,000 contracts, right?
Yeah,
So-
they wear cups too. What the hell?
Yeah,
We
the
don't
more
wear
money
that.
you get, the more money you get paid, the more of a wuss you become. I gotta protect myself. I gotta protect myself. More padding.
Well, not
Well,
like
they
soccer
wear cups because
players
they actually
just
have balls
flop
that
around
they
and
need to
flop
protect,
around.
right?
I'm hurt.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
we
man.
saw all their balls there and their leotards. Yeah, we saw them.
All right,
Exactly
we got
right.
the camera.
There you go. They wear tights. And when they finished, because all their warm ups, I'm kind of kissing is a pas de deux in front of a mirror there. La 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 la.
la.
They go up on their toes. They go up on their toes, and they put
Look
their.
how big my muscles are. Look how big my muscles are.
Mm.
Let me cover it up with this padding.
pretty.
Don't want to hurt these muscles. Better put on padding and helmet and
Lynn said balls.
balls.
They're paying a kid from Dallas. His name's Kyler Murray. Plays for St. Louis now, the Cardinals. No, St. Louis. The
St.
Phoenix.
Louis.
Phoenix. What's the team out there in Phoenix, Arizona? Cardinals?
Phoenix,
Cardinals.
Falcons?
No,
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Kyler Murray just got a $44 or $46 million contract
Jesus.
to stay through 2028, I think.
Jeez. That's a lot of money, man.
A lot of money.
That's a
Well, apparently Lynn and Sarah are a big fan of football pants.
yeah, they are. Yeah. That's all they please. Here we go. Look. No helmet. Oh my God.
Oh,
He actually-
no pad.
Oh, look at that little dinky ass tackle. Come on.
Here we go.
Think-
That was the NFL. He would have ran into him at 30 miles an hour, 400 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah, Yeah, he didn't mean to run into him. He was
yeah,
after.
that's it. Yeah, look at
He
that.
heard they
No
were
helmet.
serving. Heard they were
Oh, come
serving-
on.
serving
Oh.
Kirby Floss on the
Those are
side
short
there.
little burst tackles.
Ooh,
Those
right
aren't
in the
full
head.
fledged into your body.
Yeah,
Oh.
of course, mate. Of course.
Man,
They're not
oh,
getting a
I'm
running
gonna-
start 30 yards out going.
Hey, Matt, at least their padding helped them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't need padding. Oh, jeez. Oh, that hurt. Did you hear that crunch?
He just got straight back up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They're little short burst tackles. They're not running full fledged into them.
I like the way, I don't know what term you use, short burst, whatever. I mean, that means absolutely nothing. Let's be honest. Absolutely nothing.
They're just grabbing them and throwing them to the ground. That's not tackling.
Wait a minute. Hey, Matt, show them the kickoff. Because in NFL, they start from here and here.
Look at that shit.
Here, let's get in the line. Ooh, tackle from 2 feet away.
Exactly. It's not full bore into somebody. See, look, they slow down and then tackle.
This is.
Yeah,
man,
but
they
what I'm
come-
saying is the NFL players, they run full as fast as they can and run
These do, too,
right into your
with
gut
no
with
padding.
a helmet. Yes, but when you have
Scary.
a helmet going into your gut with no
Scary.
padding,
Let's just settle it.
and they're
Just
running
meet
full
me out front in
speed.
5 minutes, Justin. I'll show you what a real man hits like.
I'm just saying when a 300-pound NFL player runs directly into your gut where there is no padding because it
Yeah.
stops right here.
The fact that you're even mentioning how tough
And they're
they are,
putting
and you're
a
putting,
hard helmet into
here
your
we go,
gut.
and this is my point exactly. The fact that you're even mentioning a helmet,
God.
right? It just makes your argument go, right?
The NFL, they start on the line, right? You have a line, and they butt heads. NRL, they start from the other side of the field.
Yeah,
and
but you
run
notice
towards
that they always slow down right before they make the tackle. They're not running full bore into the person.
No,
If you watch those clips,
NRL
they
game,
slow down about 10 yards from the person.
go to an NRL game.
That's right,
live,
Sarah.
You'll hear bones break, and shit, you hear it. It's crazy.
Yep.
I'm just saying when a hard helmet goes into your gut,
Here we go again.
300-pound
Helmet.
man, you're going to feel it.
Helmet. My throw pad in my helmet.
Another helmet.
Literally, the pads are here down to here. They don't
Mm.
cover your whole body.
Okay, let me show you something. Literally, right?
Literally.
No pads. There's no pads here. So don't talk to me about your pads and helmets, mate. All right, because that just puts you in wussy country, right? This is
What
no
do you
pads.
think harder hitting your leg or your gut, a helmet or a head? What do you think's going to hurt worse?
Well, it won't be the helmet because you got all that
See,
padding.
look, they're short burst tackles. They're not going
Now,
full-fledged
but
tackle.
you're not winning any arguments, mate. There's no
Look at that.
protection.
That's nothing. He just pushed them over.
There's
play
no
football,
protection
Justin?
here whatsoever. Well, I don't know why you're arguing. You just like it's like rapid. What you might as well say, let's strap a mattress on my body and I'm going to run so hard at
You realize
someone.
those pads are not that thick,
Hey,
right?
Matt.
Oh,
show
now
him the
he's justifying the pads, right? Okay.
No, I'm justifying that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Matt, show 'em a
Chris,
kickoff.
when you're watching
Show 'em
those
a
videos,
kickoff.
do those not look like short burst tackles?
I'm gonna tell you what, Justin. I ain't getting hit without any pads on, dude. Because they're not only hitting them, they're driving their ass in the ground.
Man, those are light tackles.
Bullshit,
I'm
buddy.
telling you.
Bullshit.
Those are short burst tackles. They slow
That's a-
down before they grab the person. They're grabbing him and putting them into the ground.
You tell that to the ground. That's
You
not
know,
asking
you
for-
You
have
obviously
a-
haven't been watching. You obviously have not been watching their tackles.
When you have
If
a
you just
6
reckon they just pick them up and put them on the
I'm
ground.
just saying, when you have a 6-foot man that's 300-pound solid muscle running into your gut at
Full
full
solid
bore
muscle with a helmet and padding, yeah.
or your leg,
Well, that's fine.
trust me, it's
The-
going to
the
hurt
gut
a
is
lot
fine,
worse.
Justin. I get it,
Yeah.
man. Those guts don't have any padding on them either, but their ass doesn't, their knees don't, their elbows don't, their neck doesn't, their head doesn't when they get drove into the ground.
Say, I don't think.
What are
they
you
got
smoking,
that
man?
hard.
You don't went down to the dollar store and rode you one, had you?
Hey, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, can
Well,
I share
Matt,
this?
I gotta take off. Thanks for having me on here, Chris. Great to see you.
You,
Uh,
mate.
You
Tim,
too, Art.
good to see you.
All right,
Justin,
Art. Take
Matt,
care, man.
have a good day.
Take
Matt,
care.
Take care,
eh?
everybody.
See you,
Share
mate.
that.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right. Hang on, Timbo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
there's
on
no
now.
arguments.
I'm not an Australian, Matt. I love American football, but that shit, buddy, is rough, Justin.
Watch this. Watch
I'm
this,
telling you,
Justin.
I have watched tons of videos of those players watching NFL hits, and they've said that it's worse than
Just
what
Watch
they did.
this.
No, just watch
I'm
this.
telling you,
Watch this.
there's about 10 or 15 reaction videos of rugby players
Justin.
reacting to NFL hits,
Justin, watch
and they
this.
have said that it's harder.
Just
Whoa,
watch this.
Hits are a lot harder.
This is see that they're starting from one end of it and then they're coming, but hey, it's just short bursts.
I'm not talking about them running down the field. I'm talking
on.
about the tackles or short bursts. They slow
No.
down and grab the person. They're
Yeah,
not
no.
running full
No.
bore into him as fast as they can.
Yeah, of course they don't.
He's a little hurt.
Of course they
He's a
don't.
little hurt. Yeah, he's a little hurt there. Come on,
Yeah,
short
no.
burst my ass.
Look, that's just
Like I
Right.
said, man, I watched Rocky IV. The impact of a pro boxer per square
Oh, that
inch
short
is
burst.
way harder, dude.
That was a short burst too. Huh?
what's the difference between the NFL doing a kickoff
It's
and
per
running down the
square
field?
inch.
They do the same thing. We're
Look
not
at
talking
this.
about them
guys are
running down the
after
field.
you. Them guys are running after you. Look, get away from them. Nah.
You still haven't won any argument there whatsoever. I mean, you can
Oh, you-
try and justify it as much as you like, but it doesn't make it true,
Nope. Nope.
Never mind.
It's the best I can help you with there, Justin.
There you go, Sarah.
Sarah, don't take
Take one for the
just,
team.
I know you
She's
had
gonna
I know
attack
you
this
had kids with
This
you,
is
but
what
it's
you
not
call a
working,
real
Sarah.
fan, though. That's
It's not
how
working.
old this hat is.
They wouldn't know what to do with themselves,
Oh
Dave.
yeah, I would love to see that.
That's how old that shit's wore right out. Falling apart. Nothing like a good hat, right, Chris Hope?
You
Yeah,
know
no
what,
one
dude?
no one wants to defend you.
Guess how many or okay, hold on. What do they do? Yeah.
He's even got the
American
Americans
football-
turning against him. The Americans are turning
American-
against Justin.
American football teams.
Rugby's a whole
they
different sport, man.
Australians, they get Australians as kickers.
Commie
As
traders.
kickers. You got about 3 or 4 of them on NFL teams now.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, they got baseball players on NFL teams too, so think about that.
Bo knows baseball.
Baseball.
Hey, not to change the subject, but do you get to watch ESPN over there in Australia?
Yeah.
Look, we got it. We
You
can
get-
do that, but
you
I haven't
get-
got it.
Do you get to watch 30 for 30?
30 for 30.
30 for 30. ESPN does a 30 for 30 special, and they've got one on Bo Jackson, and you need to watch it.
Bo Jackson. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yep. He was awesome.
He was the man.
And Daryl Strawberry.
Bo
Don't
Jackson.
forget him. Daryl Strawberry, he was good. Emmett
Wait a
Smith.
minute.
Well, there's a lot of good baseball players, but I mean, Bo Jackson was a great dude. He stood way above.
Oh yeah.
level
He
of
was
just
amazing.
He hadn't
Yeah.
he hadn't had his hip broke. It would have been seen. It'd been good to see how far you could actually went.
He was amazing. He was amazing.
Hey, Smart Chris, what's up, man?
Chris, how you doing?
Is he smart because he had his name spelled shorter?
He's just
He
smart.
did 4 letters instead of 5. He's like, I can save some time every time, dude.
Smart Chris.
Hey, is that I read Sox Chicago?
Red
Or is
Sox
that-
is Boston.
Yeah, but they
Boston.
did their training camp down in Florida because some of the teams go to other states because of the weather. It's
Oh yeah.
Boston
who's-
Red Sox. They
Yeah,
play
it's
at
hard,
Fenway
it's
Park.
hard to look up
Who's in
stats
Chicago?
because half the teams
Chicago.
change their damn names.
We're talking baseball or football, Matt?
Baseball.
Baseball. You got Chicago. You got the White Sox. You got the Cubs.
White Sox. Yeah, sorry. I always remember driving through Chicago and seeing. I knew it was something Sox. Yeah, that's why I thought it was Red Sox, but it's the White Sox. Right?
Used to see Kaminsky Park.
That's right off the Bluebell.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
that's
Bluebell.
right. Yeah, that's right. I remember
No,
seeing
Sarah said I grew up watching baseball. Sox training
Yeah, I did too.
spring training camp because it was down here in Florida.
I grew up watching Tug McGraw and who was it? Pete Rose and
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Mike
that's one
Schmidt.
that with
I just keep
everything that's
rubbing
going
my
in
grave.
baseball, Pete Rose ought to be in the
Joking
Hall of
my
Fame.
graves and joy.
they won't let him. They still got that ruling against him
Oh.
that he bet against his own team. So
He didn't bet
they're
against.
trying to get him there. He should be.
He bet for his team to win, not lose.
Yeah,
That's been proven.
it's ridiculous. They won't. Yeah.
Toronto is beating Boston 25-3 in the bottom of the. Oh my God!
Holy.
Now, I know y'all know. I think his name is Barry, North Indiana.
N.E. Barry.
Any journalist.
Did you see the video he did of flying over Fenway Park?
Barry Mullins.
It's
No.
awesome. It's awesome. I don't know
Really?
how he did it, but it's he had to
But
have
you
permission.
could fly over all these parks as long as it's 2 hours before or 2 hours after a game.
It's a great video.
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
So,
Okay, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
you can fly over the venue as long as there's not a sporting event going on. The flight restriction over those areas usually 2 hours before a game and 2 hours after a game.
Okay.
Right. Because they want enough time for people to clear out. And all
If it's with people, I don't know how the hell he managed it. He got in
Yeah.
with some good. Yeah, see,
Oh,
it's that.
man.
So
I
you
haven't
can
been
fly
there.
it
I
as long
haven't
as
been
there's
there.
nobody in it. Yeah, no venue.
I got to go to Fenway about 3 years ago. It's a beautiful, beautiful old ballpark.
It's
looks
old
like
school. isn't it?
I went there about 35 years ago.
Well, there are people on the field, but I wonder if those are.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
If it's practice time, this or that. They're prepping or this or that. As long as you're not flying directly over the people, meaning what is it, 25 feet? I think it is within them. You're not flying directly over people. As long as there's no event going on, there's no flight restriction. You could 3-4 hours before they're still out there prepping. I mean, they're putting lines down and shit. You know what I mean? So
Was Fenway ever rebuilt?
No, it's a national landmark now. They can't do anything to it
right,
Okay.
anymore.
it's got to
So
stay.
it looks spruced up.
It's like
a lot.
Yeah,
historical properties.
Once those historical societies
Yep.
get involved, it's a done deal.
Yeah, dude. I was looking at a house this last week. It was a 2-bedroom, but it was built in 1884.
Really?
Dude, I was like, I'm not looking to get into buying this one. I'm like, that's a little too outdated and sagging.
That's fantastic. That's a lot of history there, man. A lot of history there.
We did the tour, Matt. We bought tickets, and me and the family did the tour. Went through. Got to sit in the press box. Got to sit out there in the left field, the Green Monster. The full meal deal. They still
Wow.
got the original wooden bleachers out there in the left center.
So, do you guys have the same rules there? You can't fly over venues, Matt?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Groups of
populace.
people.
Basically, when it comes down to it, you can't fly on populace, and that is a very grey area. But when
Right.
you're dealing with
How many people per square foot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But when you're dealing with a stadium, you've got 100,000 people jam packed in. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be flying over that. No,
Right.
no not even
We got
with
the Loons Stadium. It's called the Great Lakes Loons. They're actually a feeder team for the LA Dodgers. They're up here in Michigan or whatever, but Dow Chemical and Dow Corning have all sponsored. We got a full stadium. We got solar power out there for the whole stadium and everything. But
Dow is
they
full
play all
on
the
now.
time to do fireworks all the time. I probably should have tried to play around just because recreational. There's the Tridge Park that I flew at with the bridge that's got the 3 legs off it. The big park over there, I could fly there and catch the fireworks from the stadium and still be able to fly. I could do that several times a year. I just never played. Never went.
Yeah.
There.
I have to quickly nick into a dad joke here from Sarah though. Why did the orange lose the race? Ran out of juice.
Oh, Jesus.
I thought maybe you peeled out.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. Dad joke of the week.
Peeled out, spun my tires. Peeled out.
Mm. But yeah, no, they were great views there. Great views there. I like that.
The city where I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, they used to host the Phillies training camp, and they had,
isn't that like historical?
they had Phillies juniors there, like a junior team for the Phillies, and my brother was picked to go on it, and Mike Schmidt used to come, and all them guys used to show him. It was pretty cool.
Mike Schmidt.
Trained with the Phillies.
Yeah, third baseman.
Anybody need a guitar?
Yeah, shortstop. Yeah, he was third
An
baseman.
electric acoustic I could sell. Just trying, so much shit in my head.
What's up, Curtis?
Almost didn't come on just because, my head's just fucked. Too much shit going on.
I could imagine, mate. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got a piano for sale. Anybody want to buy a piano?
Is it a string? Is it electric or is it an acoustic?
No, it's an upright, actual upright piano. Like
Acoustic, yeah, right.
500-600 fucking, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
Lynn
a gimbal upright. It's a
That's
shorter
what Lynn should do again.
upright, but
Lynn
Yeah.
should play the piano again. She was really good in piano when she was younger.
I don't want to
Who
have
was?
to do this thing again, dude.
Lynn was night driver. She
I can't even pick up a
she
box.
had
I got to move a
creative-
fucking piano.
piano back when we were younger.
I don't know how this is going to happen this week.
Sorry. What was that, Tim? What was that, Tim?
She had a old grand piano, I think it was, if I'm correct about it. But yeah, she likes to play piano. She should get back into it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Curtis put a little message in the chat for you, Matt.
Let's have a look.
Oh God, no messages tonight, eh? We don't get no more.
Thanks, Curtis. Give me a break, brother. Oh my God.
It's going to be all night. Trump Days is next week. That's when they had all them burnouts in front of the house. It's like 2 weeks away, a week away, something like that. I think it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, but are you going to be there?
We officially have the lease until the end, till after that time. I was thinking about just holding the house so I could hang out here at the house, drink, have a bonfire, watch the fireworks out the back one last time before I leave out of here. The longer I stay, the more rent I got to pay, though. So I don't know. Fuck. Right now, I could use some money back. Yeah.
They're charging you by the day now?
What's that?
Are they charging you by the day now?
It's prorated pretty much for the rest of the time that we're here.
Oh, pro-rata, yeah. Okay.
I bitched the landlord up a couple weeks ago or a week and a half ago or whatever when she come over and wanted keys and this and that. I'm like, sweetie, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not living on the fucking street. You said this only a year ago, and now you're backing on your shit. You may have to go ahead and get court fucking paperwork. So she showed up this week. I've got officially until August 18th to move out of here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if it's prorated, just get out of there as soon as you can.
That's what I'm saying. It's prorated for the rest of the month. I'm like, fuck, I might as well just save my money and get the hell out.
Yeah,
of
just go.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get most of the big shit moved like this weekend with as much help as I could gather in. I got a U-Haul coming tomorrow. Got it for the weekend. See what I can get moved, get out of here. It's only like 20 miles away, 30 miles away or something like that. So it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Downtown Bay City. Ooh. So I'll be 0.3 miles from the Saginaw River coming out of Bay City, running down through Saginaw and all that. So there'll be chances for some Paul Murray type videos, I assume. I don't know. The big ships come from the harbor. They do they used to do like a boat fest type thing where they had boat races up and down the Saginaw River and shit too. So yeah, there could be some cool shit coming up. I don't know.
Hey, Mike, what was that Kisses song back in the 70s? Was it Detroit Rock City?
Detroit Rock City, Kiss, yep.
Yeah.
That was one of their biggest.
Hell yeah, it was. It was a good song.
Argument here with
Detroit
Adrian.
Rock City.
I had the fold out album.
Oh, geez, shut up. I won't say anything.
Go
I
ahead,
had-
Matt. Sorry.
I had the
Sorry,
lunchbox, dude. I had the lunchbox, bro. I'm just saying. Kindergarten, I had a Kiss lunchbox.
There you go, man.
You know, you want to take it back? We might as well take it all the way back. I have the lunchbox, bro. Fuck the album.
I can't remember what I had as a lunchbox. I can't remember. Holy shit! And you remember that? I can't remember that.
That was my very first like favorite lunchbox was Kiss. I remember the five guys standing
The
there,
mini
all
Justin.
decorated up and everything, and the third.
Oh no, my phone died. I gotta wait for it to turn back on.
Yeah,
It's all right. How many subs has Drone Girl got, mate?
Oh my
I'm
god!
a stoner, but I'm not stupid, Tim. I remember lots of things. They call me a functional pothead.
I can't remember shit back.
I'm
That's
sure
like-
there's a lot.
I remember some of the stupidest shit from my childhood. I don't know.
There'll be a lot of labels. There'll be a lot of labels you could slip underneath. I think, Michael. There'll be a few of them.
Yeah, dude.
Mine was Lone Ranger.
I was born in Southern California, man. There's some stupid people down there, bro.
Mine was Lone Ranger, Mike. Lone Ranger. That was my lunchbox. Lone Ranger.
I might have gone through that one year too. I always watch that show. I
I
remember
love
the Kiss one. It just
Yeah.
always stood out in my head. I used to like growing up. I even liked them so much that because of it that I used to like draw the fucking logos and shit like that. Because I was in art and whatnot. So yeah, lightning bolt Z S's and shit. You know, it was always cool.
Bing Crosby.
You had a Bing Crosby lunchbox. Holy crap!
Everybody loves
Stills and
somebody
Nash,
sometime.
What a name, though. Bing. Was that his?
Yeah, he was great, man.
Was that his real name? Was that his real name, or was it a stage name?
Well,
Bing.
That was a stage.
Look at his
stage
family's
name.
making all the money now, then, right? Oh wait, it was his first name, not his last name. I'm wrong.
No, he was awesome. Chris had his song down. Yeah, that one.
Saginaw.
Mhm.
Oh,
Michigan seems like a
Saginaw.
video.
Who sings that song, Saginaw, Michigan? In Saginaw.
Saginaw Fisherman.
Oh, Fisherman.
Saginaw Fisherman.
Saginaw Fisherman. Everybody loves somebody sometime.
That's Bing
You know what?
Crosby.
I don't mind Michigan. There's some really nice.
Lefty
spots there.
Frizzle.
Who?
Lefty Frizzle.
Hey, you got to, that boy sings 8 Mile. That's the most famous singer come out of Michigan. Can't even think of his name.
Eminem.
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 Marshall
Actually,
Mathers.
he
Bing Albert.
is one of the
He's
most
the poet.
successful artists of all time.
He's
The only
he's a
one that's
poet, man.
got triple diamond records.
He's a poet. He's a awesome poet. There you go.
That's it.
There you
That's it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that brings.
I won't be getting any strikes off of him.
Justin on you.
Matthew, I'm going to roll, buddy.
Righto, Chris. Good to see you again, mate.
You
Good
too,
to
my
see you,
friend.
Chris.
Good to see
Good to
everybody
see
in
you.
chat. Good luck with the move, Mike. And everybody take care, and we'll catch y'all somewhere.
Appreciate your help,
righto,
brother.
Chris.
Oh, you're
Thanks.
very welcome. Y'all take care.
See you, mate. Oh, Chris Hope. Unbelievable.
But right now, the boy'd be coming up here, like rubbing up on my leg, like, Dad, have a shot. So I guess I better.
Well, he didn't. Justin didn't answer that question. We still don't know how many subs bloody Drone Girl's got.
5.
5.
Oh,
He's over there getting dressed up as Drone Girl to come back.
You should start putting videos up on that, little shorts or something on hers.
Drone Girl's
I'm
channel.
already waiting for her to find the real one to find.
Oh yeah, the real one find it and come after you for copyright. She's like,
What would she copyright me
subscribers or
for though?
something.
You can have the same. Yeah, but what's she going to copyright me for? I don't have any of her videos.
No.
up
She doesn't have a trademark on her drone girl name, so she can't do anything.
Oh
about
no,
it.
yeah, but he has her picture. So
doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's just the most they'll do is like say you need to take it down or something. She's got to prove it and this and that. She'll have to go through a whole lot of hassle to get that picture removed.
yeah,
Sarah,
once it's on the internet, it's also public use, right? It's public use after it's already posted on the internet, unless they've got a trademark posted onto the picture or anything else. So
There wasn't no watermark.
that's what I'm saying. It's public use from there. It's just a regular picture, so it's not like it's a copyrighted picture, or trademarked picture, or anything like that. So
yeah,
it wasn't on Shutterstock, so
no, it was on OnlyFans.
All you have to do to rip off Shutterstock photos is just screenshot it and cut out the watermark.
oh yeah,
yeah, that's right. You take the audio out, yeah.
One day you'll figure out how to do that.
I'll get there one day. Fuck.
I hope Sean can fix it. If anybody can, Sean can.
Sarah says, and that's with no contact. more content than her. Her more subs than her. Yeah, with no content.
I made Laura a little
he
bit
does.
different.
I bet he does. You should have put Drone Girl tucks his PP. You got to be politically correct, Chris.
Earlier, Johnny
You
was
don't
like,
want to discriminate.
no, earlier Johnny was in the chat and he was like, I subbed to Drone Girl, and Chris was like, wait, she has a dick.
Strap on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jims. Look, this is why we don't even know if a Matt bumps even work for Jim, because you can't see how many freaking subs he's got. I don't know how many subs he's got.
Who?
Yeah, that doesn't work out, man. I mean, it like kills the whole like algorithm for Matt bumps when they don't have a subscriber count out.
Somebody said the other day YouTube brought that back to where you can put the dislike button back on.
Yeah, they did the dislike. Yeah, we did.
What do you mean they brought it back on?
You mean I got to start trolling channels again? Fuck.
Well, the thing is, though, well, I don't know. Do you have the ability to turn it off around?
No.
You probably do with the same one that you got the like or fucking not button. You know what I mean?
Because it's pointless, because most people are not going to have that turned on. Just because they don't like people to
just
see
leave it
the
alone,
dislike.
man. I don't give a shit.
Plus, that's a lot of clickbait videos. That's how you used to be able to tell.
That's
if
how
they were
many people
clickbait.
spent the time to come see me hating me. You know what I mean? They hated me so much they had to stop by and fucking leave a dislike. I'm like, yeah, cool, dude.
Well, that's all right, because there are you can go into your analytics, I think, and you can to this day you can go in there and you can see how many dislikes there've been. I think.
TubeBuddy does it too. You can see it in TubeBuddy. It still shows you.
Yeah, okay.
It just doesn't show the people viewing your channel.
That doesn't really. I mean, we all get that. We get Rodney Bell doing his morning show, and he gets two downs on it. You know whatever. I tell you what a load of shit.
Oh, but Rodney his channel got trolled so bad for a long time.
It did, yeah.
Nudity trolls.
Oh, look who we got here. We got the maximum, Max.
Look at that F-22, man.
There, 420.
Look at that F-22 behind him.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, badass, ain't it?
There you go. You need a Max Headroom like intro, Max.
How you doing?
Max here, 420.
That'd be great.
How you doing, Max?
Doing good, Tim. How you doing, man?
Man, that's a nice looking aircraft you got
Dude,
there.
I wasn't kidding about having some planes. You need to come to Michigan on one of these trips or something. If you guys come to Detroit, I'm only a couple hours north of Detroit, but I got some planes. One's like electric and like assembled and shit. I've never flown these things, dude. I got them given to me from a customer. They were
Oh,
like
yeah?
husbands, and he died. They were in the basement. We were painting the place, and she was moving out. She's
Yeah.
like, anything you want. I'm like, dude, I got a gas powered like Trainer 40 or something like that. That's all like the plastic the board, like cardboard type stuff.
Mhm.
And fucking gas motor on it and fucking a whole bunch. I don't even know what the fuck to do with it. I don't know where to begin, dude. I got so much shit. I got one that's not even assembled. It's all the balsa parts and everything else.
Yeah.
One needs to be assembled, wrapped, and all that. So
Yeah. This is
you
not
might
time for
want
it.
it, dude. I'd part it real super fucking cheap for you, bro.
All right.
That's the same
my
thing he does with his FPV drones. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Too many.
Yeah, when you got
I'll
like
keep
30
buying more.
drones hanging around, fuck, you're like, which one do I want to fly?
That is
You sit there for 2 hours going, oh, this one, oh shit, and charge those batteries.
that's Daryl Matt. He does a lot of mapping.
Hang on. Sorry.
I'm friends with him on Facebook. He does a lot of professional work like mapping and stuff.
Now, I think I ran into that channel the other day. I think it might have been on yours, and Chris
Yeah.
Wedgeworth said that his last name started with W.
W, yeah.
And
I told him
Hey,
to
Matt,
stop
I
by
gotta
tonight.
Matt, I gotta get going. Sean's home, so he wants to get this done. So I'll see you all
Sean.
later.
All right, mate.
Yeah, I
No
gotta
worries.
He's
Well,
gonna
send me
take
a
over
link
my-
if you guys, whenever Matt's done, if you guys are still on, I'll jump in.
Yeah, I'll send the links out. All right, talk to you all later. Have a good one.
All right.
Later.
See you, mate. See you, mate.
So, Max,
this
all
is-
that stuff is going to end up going with me because I acquired enough space that I've got like basement storage and this and that. So it's going to go with me.
Shit.
So I'll get with you, dude. And
Okay.
you might want some shit, dude.
All right. Yeah.
I know you're
Send me
getting
some
really
pictures.
into the planes and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
the one's already built. I mean, there's batteries and all kinds of, I mean, like 12 cell fucking C cell style packs and all that shit. I got like 4 radios or some shit off Futabas and shit like that for them and everything, dude. The old school fucking antenna style. Yeah.
Is this W's video?
It could be
Yeah,
upgraded,
mate.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
Check
For
it out.
sure.
so it wouldn't be nothing to put them to new radios and whatnot, but
Mhm.
That's going to be his new nickname. W. We're going to call him
W.
W from now on.
Here comes W. Have a look at the motor on this freaking turbine, will you?
that's up there.
I see black like it's
Those
burnt.
things are like 400 feet in the air, just the motor itself area. You ain't gonna.
Oh, dude, there's-
generally, you're not gonna hit 400 feet before the tip of that fucking windmill.
Yeah, they're high. I've done a couple of them, but this smaller
I was
one and the large
surprised.
one. And I think the larger one was like 600
shit.
feet. So they're huge, man.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I
Huge.
went up to go fly it with the DJI. I was flying FPV around it, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool and everything." And then I took the Mini 2 out, and I'm like, "Dude, why is it stopping me?" Oh fuck! Dude, I'm wow. I'm like, oh,
Huge,
okay.
I flew a smaller one too, and those things spin faster,
Jesus
obviously.
Christ.
And that thing was probably, I would say, that post right there is probably a good 200 feet. And then you got
Yeah.
the blades.
That thing is wrecked, man. Look at that blade on the ground.
Yeah, you don't think about it until you get down there. You see the little man door at the very bottom of that motherfucker, and it's just like a little hole in the side of that thing, and it's got a 15, 20-foot diameter around the
Did you ever
top.
see the video of the
It's
two guys
insane.
that died on top of one of those that was on fire?
Sorry?
Did you ever see that video of the guys that were on top of one of those when it was on fire? They both ended up dying.
What?
They got
Oh,
stuck up on top of on the very top of it,
Crazy.
and it
Oh,
was
really?
just it was just bursting into flames.
No, we was just hooking it up and fucking.
I think they would have a
sparked out
parachute.
just a little bit. All shit went to hell, dude. Fire rescue couldn't get there fast enough. Damn.
Later, Lynn.
Oh, there's a different scene.
And W
Max
said,
is with
"Don't
Tammy
talk
and
about
stuff
the height."
on the streams, and we don't see him rolling.
See you, Lynn.
See what-
I
Holy
think that's the
moly.
first time I've really ever seen you rolling that one, Max.
Yeah, I usually smoke bowls, but today's a blunt day.
Yeah, dude, I hear you, dude. I actually
Very
went
long
to the club and got a small bag after this last couple days. The bartender across the road passed away, and then this morning we decided to put the dog down, and I'm like, Yeah.
So she did. So she did pass.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
There
Sorry.
was like 2 days with no brain response, and they were like, "We're pulling the plug." So, yeah, but you know, it is what it. At 42 years old, man, crazy.
It's young, man.
Yeah,
Very young.
she'd been complaining the last few months, like hot flashes and like this and that. There was something we knew, but the doctors weren't finding nothing or this or that, and then she ended up getting a blood clot, I guess, at home or whatever. She was getting dizzy or whatever, and fucking she was fine. And then all of a sudden she got dizzy again. She told her boyfriend, I'm like, all dizzy or whatever. The next thing you know, she was like frothy at the mouth and shit. And he's trying to do CPR and this and that. Dude. Yeah. I can't imagine what he went through that night, dude. Getting her to the hospital. Oh, man. So.
Well, I've seen people with brain aneurysms that didn't die, and they fucking just completely wheelchair bound them. They couldn't talk anymore.
Brain
You
dead.
either die or you get completely fucked up from it. One of the two. There is no in between.
You're not the same.
Probably better that she passed away, really, because you know she was an active type of girl. She was happy, go lucky, always running around and energetic, you know. But
well, I mean, because the alternative to a brain aneurysm is not a fun life to live anyway.
Yeah. So same thing with the dog. It was like, you know, we've been doing meds for him and this and that for like 2 years almost. We were doing antibiotics, steroids, and all kinds of shit, trying to get rid of infections and shit, internal infections and whatnot. And it just kept coming back. And
did he have dysplasia? Because you said his
we're done
legs weren't working.
We're done with the suffering. So
holy shit. Old W has got a bit of a collection.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, he does all professional work, but he does some hobby flying. He does a lot of mapping and stuff.
I'm just having a look at the drones and shit he's got.
He's got some cool wing drones.
Yeah, just seen some of that. Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, if you're going to do mapping, those are some of the best ones to do it with because those things can stay in the air for hours.
Oh yeah,
because they don't use hardly any energy.
Yep.
They can just ride the wind.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how Dustin Dunhill flew his like 40 fucking miles out in the middle of nowhere in the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, around the island.
Down in Hawaii, man. What else you got to do? There's only so much time.
Like he went far with that damn thing, like really far. He was in the air for like 3 or 4 hours, I think.
My mates were into long distance fixed wing, right? And this is before I got into drones, and I was going to do it. But amazing stuff. It's all FPV, obviously. And they take off. I forget what they are. It's a big T-tail, bloody, like a big glider with a motor on. I can't remember what it was. Anyway.
Oh yeah, one of those soaring gliders. Yep.
Yeah.
They got like a 6 foot wing on them. Detail.
Yeah, huge thing. Huge.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
I have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, they're good to learn on too. You know, learn to fly a fixed wing. That's very stable.
Yeah, very slow, stable. Yep. They can get going fast, you know, but yeah, they're more of just a chill, relaxed plane. Find a thermal and go.
Yeah. Not like that thing behind you. You have to have a little bit of speed on that just to keep it in the air.
Max, if you ever feel like you just want to throw that out by the curb, you can send that F-22 to me.
When I break it, I will.
I would love to have that just as a wall hanger. That thing's badass looking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think the one
it flies really good too, man. I mean, it's fast, you know, but it flies good.
The one I got up there's the electric glider. It's the hand built one. It's all balsa and then wrapped and everything else.
Yeah,
it's like a 6 foot wingspan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have
it's that little toy. That's why I've been hanging on to. I'm like, I really want to fly it, but
you should do it. I mean, it's just like a drone, bro. It's like the same maneuvers, you know.
Trying to figure out what I got and going through it. And,
well, what you need to do is literally, Mike, is get out to one of those. Yeah, but you need to get out to one of those AMA fields with some guys that have.
We've got one here too, dude. We've got.
That's what I'm saying. Get out there and bring them out there and just ask the guys, "What do you need?"
Don't play my music, man.
I mean, they might be able to start one up right there and fly it with their controller. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be able to tell you what you need and all that.
Pretty good size right there. Even it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, F-16
on the wall, but
yeah, that's the one right there.
Yeah, it doesn't look
that's a
on
good
the wall,
flyer,
but
too.
you see it next to the
That's
car.
another F16
Right.
with the afterburner kit in it, where it's like a little ring with LED lights on it, and it goes with your throttle. It's pretty nice.
100
But it
mile
doesn't
an
fly
hour
as good
club.
as this one. I don't know. Weird. They're both the same plane.
That's freaking badass. Now, how much did
That
the
thing-
F-16? You said the F-22 was like 700, right?
Yeah, it retails for like a little over $700. The F16 retails for like $350 with the receiver.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not too
I
bad.
fucking-
I
that's a
actually
mini
bought it at
one right there.
retail. It was actually one of my planes I bought first.
I think
I mean, shit, that's a mini one prices right there. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Oh, it's got the retractable too. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Me and Plummet have been talking about getting a wing for quite some time now. Those are fun as shit, it looks like, dude. I've never flown one, but it wouldn't be nothing more than flying a plane or, like you said, FPV.
Yeah, same things. You just
Yeah,
don't have a
once
you don't
get
have a
in the
rudder.
feel
That's the
of
only
it.
difference.
The hard part's the line of sight thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you
Yeah.
put FPV into it and you're good to go, dude.
Oh yeah,
Well-
yeah, a lot easier. For
And
sure.
that's what I'd do with the wing. If I was going to get one, I'd get one FPV capable so I could fly with the goggles and I'd be ripping.
You know,
One
you know
thing
what
that-
the great thing that they have got is those head trackers.
Yeah,
which
dude,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I want
crazy.
to get into. Yeah, I want to get one of those.
great.
That was
It's actually pretty cheap too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The
I
only
love
thing
that.
that I thought that kind of sucked on these was how you said the battery life. He said he only gets like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah.
head tracker deep, depending on which goggle setup you already have. That's the trick with the head tracker is depending on what goggles. 'Cause
Well,
some goggles don't have the head tracker set up or this or that.
Yeah. Well, they actually sell an adapter for the DJI FPV goggles, the V2s,
Oh,
and
right.
then you actually buy like another mount that has a
That's the one
servos
that
built
Andy
in.
RC was using.
Yeah, and it has
Yeah.
built-in servos already, so
Mhm.
you just mount your camera.
Do you have a video of the F-22?
I need
I
some
don't think
more.
so. Just my live stream that I did. That was it. Thing I called the Raptor
I want to see
Subs.
that thing in action.
Because that day, for some reason, the retracts didn't work. They were in. I went to push them out. They wouldn't come out, and I tinkered with it for a few minutes, and then it finally started working. But yeah, I never crashed. The one that you thought it crashed was the MiG-29. Yeah, I wrecked that thing. It's almost actually rebuilt. I got everything, I collected all the freaking styrofoam pieces and puzzled it all back together, and it's pretty much almost done.
Was
Yeah,
that
this is actually part with no music right here, so if you want to hear it. But this one actually sounds like a real jet. It's fast too, man. Probably does over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I love to see the F-22 in action, man. That thing's badass. I just love. That's my favorite jet. In real
It's
life,
big.
like-
It's I think it's like 52 inches from tip to tail and 48 inches wide.
Anybody got a refrigerator they can drop off? I need one for the new place. So normally the landlord says he doesn't do like the stove and refrigerator and shit because people don't respect his stuff like they respect their own. They got tired of replacing shit every time that somebody moved out.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he's
alright.
like, I normally don't provide that. He actually got a hold of the stove and provided that. I was like, all right, cool. But we need to find a fridge. We thought we had one lined up, but that's like second.
Well, like I
one.
said, if you have to, just go to Rent-A-Center and rent one for a couple months till you get some.
I might. It's like $105 a month for a refrigerator.
Go on the marketplace.
so
I'm
you
sure,
can buy
I'm sure you'll
one.
find one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. There's some other options too. But
Yeah, check out
we just
Marketplace.
found
I'm
out
sure
the
you'll
one
find
that we
free.
wanted. We was
Just
hoping a
picking it
bunch.
up.
It's like second week of August, so it's like, damn it, damn, 2 weeks without a fridge ain't gonna be. 3 weeks without a fridge ain't gonna be cool.
Sucks, man.
I can do a couple days, but
It's crazy how you finally realize when something's gone how much you need that shit, Like every day you use a fridge, you don't think about it, and then it's gone, and it's like, yo, I need a fridge, man.
So a year ago we moved in here and there was a brand new washer dryer that she just put in. So our old stuff, we were like, all right, so we gave it to the boy because he needed it. Guess what? We need a washer dryer.
Yeah.
Damn it. We're expecting to be here a little while. And now we
It
can't
works,
take
man.
those with us. So,
The next one you need to get Max is the F-35.
So I found one at a reasonable price, but I like the F-35 in person, like the real jet, but like the actual RC airplane, it's probably about the size of the F-16, but I don't know, it just looks funky, man. But I ordered well, I already got it. I got a new canopy piece, the plastic there. I also picked up the gold tint. So
Yeah, because the real
So you
one
can't
has the
see.
gold tint.
yeah, the real one is
Yeah.
gold tint. Yeah, this one's just like tinted.
Yeah, they use that same shielding that the astronauts use on the helmets.
Yeah, yeah.
That way they can see really good in sunlight.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the F-35, the RC. I'll probably get it. And then they also make a smaller size one of this, which I'm gonna get. There's actually one on Marketplace. I
Oh,
haven't
both
offered
of
got
them
anything.
are awesome in real life, but if I had to pick
Oh,
one,
yeah.
I'd take the F-22 all day,
Yeah,
man.
me too. I like
That's
the
a
22
sexy
better.
ass plane.
Like the 35 can do vertical takeoffs, but I like the 22 better, for sure.
Just the aesthetic look of it is just badass looking. I mean, it's just a
I've seen an
badass
F-22 in
plane.
action at an air show. It was sick, man. Just doing the flat spins and just going straight vertical after takeoff.
I haven't seen this one.
You're not even
like it.
subbed to my channel.
Right? That's probably why you didn't see it.
That's why I lost 6 people today.
He hit the button.
Yeah, you pressed it in between
Yeah,
videos.
hit the
Yeah,
subscribe.
he hit it real quick. Oh, it just popped up. Matt just subbed my channel.
Yeah, Max just got the
Good
notification.
cover, Matt. Good cover, bro.
How do you do this? Look at this.
Oh, Niagara Falls, yeah, it's so nice up there, dude.
Well, I went there in.
I've never
when I
been there
did-
before, and it was amazing.
I went there in winter, of all things. That was the only
Oh
time. I could
yeah,
get
that
there.
would be cool.
Man.
Yeah, I
Like
got
I
stuck in
said-
a couple of geofences doing this.
I've seen the F-22 fly over, but I've never got to watch it in action. But they'll tell you that
Oh,
thing roars
Yeah.
in the sky.
Yeah,
It's fucking loud.
it's
Matt
so
Bump exposed. Honest, I was subscribed. Honest. Fantastic.
Put that away, Mike. I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
Man, look at those views. Holy cow.
Cheers.
Oh, that is
I
badass.
went out on the boat too. That was cool. The Made in the Mist.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Like-
the US side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one where you go on the boat and you get a light jizz from the.
Oh, it's like
there.
a tropical storm down there. It's fucking crazy.
Like, cheese, you dickhead. What a
Is
beautiful
the man-
day.
It's a little wet down there. Ah, you got some rosin, huh?
Sometimes cook live rosin.
Yeah, I got some too.
I got $25 for 2 grams. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I'll take
Oh
it.
yeah, dude, that's a nice deal.
I just thought
I actually just,
was on the way home. I was like,
Picked
I
some
need
up for the
bag.
first time, but yeah, it was 25 a gram.
Um,
Not what it normally is.
You got to keep it cool too, man. You got to keep it in the refrigerator.
does,
keep it
does
outside
that
of
river ever dry up at all? It doesn't look like it would.
There are so many gallons of water running over that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out of the Great Lakes. So.
Yeah, but it only takes about 6 hours to clean it out, dude. About 3 dams in a row fail, and you're fucked, dude. Ask him about it. Check out my videos.
Oh, that's
You
the
lose your drone at the bottom of those falls. You're
So
never
we had
getting
2
that.
dams flood.
You won't be getting that back in a hurry, will you?
That's a lot more water than we got, though. I guarantee it, man. We were like 57 million, I think, and 24 million were the 2 different lakes or something like that, or the 2 ones that took out Sanford area there.
What was the idea of the dude going over that in a barrel? What was the idea?
Oh,
of
there
that?
was bunches
Yeah.
of people that did that.
Yeah, a bunch of people have done it. Yeah,
Bunch
Why?
of people died.
Why? What's the point? What is the point?
dude, it's all rocks at the bottom, man. It's just insane, crazy.
Has anyone died doing it, or is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a
There's
bunch of people
plenty
died, and then a few people I guess lived.
He said just
More have died than have lived. Let's put that.
Yeah, more died than lived. Yeah, there's a whole lot.
The statistics aren't looking good.
No,
It's
nope.
not recommended.
Ridiculous.
Well, it's the same question the guy in the barrel would ask. Why the hell would you fly a drone?
Yeah.
Because it's safe.
Because I can dive that bitch without getting wet.
Yeah, you can get the same feeling, sort of.
Well, there's a high suicide rate too on the falls too. People will jump over the railings.
You're
and
more
shit
in
into 'em.
control when you're diving.
Oh
out
yeah,
the boat
yeah.
than
It's
you
not.
are
I mean,
going
there's just
off
a
it.
regular railing.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Up
they
here
don't
on the
lock it
bridge,
up,
it's
do they?
fenced in.
That's beautiful. Well, it's a great area, mate. It's a great area. So
Yeah,
I'm taking.
yeah.
Fun for whitewater.
Yeah,
rafting.
first time ever being up there. It was nice. I went up. Actually, I went up and picked up the F-22 and an F-18 Blue Angel from a guy that was probably about an hour away from here. I went up twice, and I bought probably about an hour away again the two POSs that I bought. So they were like an hour away from that guy, or from the falls. So I said, hey, I'm here. Let me spend the weekend.
You go. You go. How are you, mate?
Up you go.
So I'm taking it you got crossfire and all that sort of stuff going on with your FPV.
You go.
What'd you say?
I says I'm taking it you got crossfire and all that sort of bizzo going on with you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll get some good distance out of that, mate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never gone super far. Not as far as I've gone with the DJI.
Yeah.
POS, you know. But I've gone far, but not crazy far. But no,
tried
lost signal. Ever since I changed to Crossfire, I've never failed safe.
Have you tried
Yeah.
one of the antennas yet, Max, for crossfire?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
That's a hell of an antenna for crossfire, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like half a radio.
Dead right.
You're like 6 miles with that thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to do awesome. It's got
6
like
miles with 3 minutes of battery.
Short range or long range on it. I'm like, wow.
Well,
Like I said, Justin, the jets are just like, you know, all power. So it's like a super fun 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah. It would
For the
just be
person
a-
watching, you know, well, I mean, the pilot too, if you're experienced, but I mean, if you're not experienced, it's like the most horrible thing ever.
Like it would just be cool to be able to rip that thing for like 20, 30 minutes, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I've said 1,000 times before. It's like the fucking battery technology is just not keeping up with everything else. Like you would think by today's
Lithium
technology
ions
standards,
haven't come down
an
fucking light.
FPV drone would be able to be in the air for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mhm.
Lithium ions. need
Which
to
we're
be-
almost there. You know, the Mini 3 gets what, 40 minutes?
Yeah, but it's also not
Unextended
ripping at 100
battery.
miles an hour neither.
Yeah.
Are those are those lithium polymer or those lithium ions in the
Or-
extended battery
Oh, yeah.
for the DJI? Because I know when they went from the DJI Mini 2 or from the Mini 1 to the Mini 2, they went from lithium polymer to lithium ion.
Yeah, and they're a lot lighter too. The Mini 2 batteries are way
Yeah, the
lighter.
line's
Mini
lighter, but it can't produce the output as
Right. You can't get
power.
punch outs and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And all that
That's
kind of
You
because
can
the
do nice
Mini 2
climbs, but just DJI climb or
The
DJI
Mini 1
Descent.
batteries pretty much have like 2 of these type batteries inside
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So they're really heavy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an 18650, I think they are.
Yes, 18650s. I think so. That's what they are. That's what I'm running. Oh, I run a lot of them now these days.
Well,
My
the
TS, bloody-
Explorer 4.
Matt's been having fun with that 3S.
The Explorer 4 that they
Yeah,
have
man.
for FPV is the long range little high flight one. And they say with the 4S on that, you can get almost 20 minutes of flight on an FPV rig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I've gotten like 11 minutes or something like that playing around. But I was like punching to see how it did and see how heavy the battery felt on it.
Yeah.
You know, kind of getting a feel on it. And I haven't really done any long range
You
shots.
know, like Duracell and Energizer battery, you know, they have like some secret battery in the fucking back of their R&D department
I
that
used to
probably
run
gives you like a year's worth of battery life.
radios all the time, man. Rechargeables were the shit, man. NiCads and shit. I always ran them on my radios before I got like lipos for my radios or 18650s for my radios or whatever. But yeah, when I was the fly sky, I was running lithium rechargeable NiCads all the time. Energizers. I got a bunch of them around.
I get about I can get up to 5 minutes out of that, and as little as 3 out of these.
You're just kicking around. That's the Baby Hawk.
Yeah, that's the
3S.
Max's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, weren't those your drones?
Yeah. I actually got those off of Marketplace. I flew it only once, and then I put it right back in the box. Just make sure it flew.
Well, I had to sit here for like an hour, 2 hours.
That one has a bunch of different sets of props.
Helping
so
Matt get that all hooked up so he could go flying that the one night, man. It was like a bugger. We were like trying to figure out what you had done, what it was, how it was programmed, this or that, trying to figure out from scratch over here. I'm like, oh, Matt, and we got it up and running for him. Like it took us like almost an hour.
But those have American receivers on them where he was.
Yeah, they've got American receivers.
Protocol or something.
So I think we're cross feeding with his Tyrannus because his Tyrannus is probably like UA whatever.
No, just TX radio.
It's regular FCC.
It's the same as yours, mate. Yeah. So I'm still. It's still Evasco D8, right? So it still works. It still works. Everything hooks up normally. You know, there doesn't seem to be much of an issue when it comes to the two different regions.
It's mostly range and signal power, I think, is what the region change is.
Yeah. I've got to be very directional with it when it comes to the goggles because I have lost it. I've punched it up.
And we may have to check and make sure it's on 200 milliwatt VTX too. You may only be on 25 milliwatt VTX.
Oh, it's got to be 200.
It's 25 or 200, but if it's not synced correctly, it may show something that it's not really. So we may have to double check and make sure you're on the 200.
This is the thing. It can show 200 in Betaflight, but it mightn't be set to 200. This is the thing.
Right.
With these.
That's what I'm saying. It may not be correctly set. It may just show it because that's what you put.
I've got to go in and have a look at a tutorial on one of these things just to make sure that I've set it up to 200 because there is that little button on the side there which you've got to press a couple of times and do stupid things with.
Yeah, press and hold.
Which
in a sense, if it's set in Betaflight, it should always stay where you set it. If you set it on the actual unit, it technically will always change back to factory setting, right?
I wasn't sure if Smart Audio was set up that far back. I wasn't sure. So we didn't even play with the VTX settings or anything like that.
Yeah, you just got to fly.
It's a Baby Hawk, so I wasn't sure how old it was.
Well,
that was like before the Tiny Hawk come out, really. You know,
I got issues with that one. Right, I have to reset the VTX. I can fly it, whatever. If I prang it or whatever, if I arm it again, it doesn't matter if I've disconnected the battery or not. It'll go back down to 25, and I'll lose my bloody VTX. So every time something happens to it, I've got to reset it all the time. It's 200 in Betaflight.
I wonder if that's
not hanging on to it.
Power mode setting for like pit mode type thing that it's kicking into maybe.
Yeah, pit mode.
It might be a pit mode kicking off so that it goes to a lower power voltage.
There's so many things like you need to learn. They're all so stupid and easy when you find out how to do it, but it's like so confusing in the beginning. Right?
For 2 weeks, trying to figure this out.
But you know what? DJI does this all for you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, plug and play, brother.
Well, that's how I was
go.
Trying to figure out what he had in his hand. I'm like over here, like, okay, what do you got? So I'm like digging up the fucking schematics from like websites of what the Baby Hawk is, what board's on it, what VTX, what fucking is it? Is it a bind and fly? Is it a ready to fly? Did you have to add a receiver? What receiver's in it? I'm all like, it only took me an hour and I got him going.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was a
But
pain in the
we didn't
ass.
get the second one all finished up, but we spent enough time on the one. He's been having a blast. So
You know
I mean,
everything now.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
but wasn't
good.
there something wrong with the second one? You said, Matt, something broke on it or something.
There's something about
Can't-
connecting or something. I thought.
Can't hear you, mate. What was that?
I said, didn't you say something broke on the other one?
Yes, mate. Yeah, the negative. The negative has come off.
Oh, it's
the,
got resolder. That's right.
that's that negative.
Now you learn. Now you can learn how to solder.
Right?
Don't have to, eh?
That's a
strip
good
that
wire.
wire.
The negative is a perfect wire to practice on. You'll learn heat control because you got to heat them fuckers up extra hard on the negative generally to get it to solder correctly. That's probably what happened there. Somebody resoldered it at one time and it was a loose connection.
Oh, it's
It wasn't
loose.
quite a good solder. A little gray. It wasn't quite shiny. Yeah, it was a good time though. We had a good time trying to figure it out, and it gave me a good challenge because I was like, I haven't really touched shit in a while, so I was like going through my head over here like, oh man, I was drinking. I think
Give you a little refresher course.
Yeah, like, God, made me want to go work on something.
I got like 7 drones to repair. Maybe I'll go do that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a freestyle, mate. Yeah.
I got to figure out where my workstation's going to be and my desk is going to. It looks like this little desk unit might end up in the basement. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on over there yet. We're going to figure it out this next week or so. It's going to be crazy. But landlord seems cool. It's on contract. It's all fucking paperwork written. It's just a rental agreement. We might sell the house later if we end up keeping it long enough. He does do that, but it'll be in the contract. We're not going by word of mouth, that's for sure.
No, everything's on paper, man, or video.
Yeah,
it's one of the other.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Is like we tried to be nice because it was like the hairdresser for like 2 years before we moved in here, so it kind of screwed us up because we like took her word and friendship and.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been there, done that.
You try to be nice.
You want to trust everybody, and you keeps,
Yep. And then shit like the pandemic happens, and fucks everything all up anyway. So.
True. Very true.
It's coming back. We'll have another one of those. I'm not trying to be political, but it's going to happen.
What, another pandemic?
History repeats itself. That was just.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah,
pandemic coming.
Well, what you gonna be call it? It's gonna be depression.
Russia, everything happening. The CERN fired up over in the UK. That big old solar nuclear physics things going on, trying to split atoms and all that kind of shit that they got fired up over there. Oh, that thing's huge. CERN. Look that up if you're looking to see what kind of scientific research shit is messing with us in the universe right now, like shifting us and everything. I don't know. It could be just a theory.
How the fuck isn't that working?
There's some crazy shit though. They're talking about like the God atom and recreating it and everything else. Yeah. Government funded, UK government, but it's still government funded. They got an agenda, people. You're not it. That's what you need to know about the agenda. You're not in it. It doesn't matter what government. Right. Right, Northside. You can get stuck in that shit for days, dude.
True.
Like the villages under Dallas Airport. Yeah, I mean, lots of stuff going on.
It's a crazy world, man.
And some of it's true, but why it's there is the theory part of it is why. It's not where or what, it's why. They try to get, it's always who, what, when, why. They always try to keep that why out of there for you. Who, what, when? Huh? Why? Nobody cares. We're beyond that.
You son of a bitch.
So what are you doing over there, man?
He's trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with that Tiny Hawk, I think, is what he's...
Yeah, just gonna fucking see.
He's like, I got the guy that had it before me. I might as well ask him.
No, I was just gonna check the
Good
video.
idea.
I was just going to check the VDX on here and see if it was all right, and to make sure the pit mode wasn't there, But it's not even powering up when I plug it in.
It's not powering up when you plug it in. That's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Justin.
Look, mate, this thing.
He run on. He's like, oh, I see Matt powering that shit up. I'm running off. I don't want to hear
I'm out of here. See ya.
Let me know, Punk.
Actually, you should be talking to Justin. Justin gave it to you, not me.
Oh no! This is the little Tiny Hawk, mate. This little Tiny Hawk. Yeah. No, the others are fine. The others are
forever.
Hey,
the one you've been beating around forever.
Yeah, this one's been through that.
It's been through the ringer a few times.
It has quite
done you well for $120, dude.
Is the other end of the cable plugged in? Yeah, yes, mate.
Have you tried Acro mode yet? Or are you still on Horizon?
On the 3S, Horizon.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to take it up. I've got to take it up a bit higher and start playing with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At the moment, I'm having a lot of fun low.
He was so overwhelmed by the power of that Baby Hawk versus the Whoops. Oh man,
it was. It's a huge.
He said it was full tilt on the freestyle. He said he put that on there, and he was like, "Oh, gotta back that off."
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's as I showed you before. That's the camera on that because that thing's like this all the time. Flat knackers, and it's sort of like you can hang on to it when you're going flat out. When you put the Baby Hawk flat out, oh shit, that's a big difference, man. Big difference.
The biggest issue I ever have with difficulty is if you get out there and you're just trying to free flow like the trees and enjoy. Sometimes you want to punch, sometimes you want to go slow. The camera angle, getting used to where it is and how much float you've got and speed, that's the biggest issue because you put it like 25 is a good average kind of thing. But there's still times when you're punching and you're like looking at the ground. But if you're going slow, you're like, oh, wait, I can't see shit. You know what I mean? So
that's why I love the POS.
Goggles. The view in your goggles. Yeah.
The what? Sorry?
The gimbal on the fly with the POS. You can change the gimbal while you're flying.
Right.
Sweet.
That's one huge feature I love about it.
At 40 miles an hour ripping through trees, you're not going to be changing the gimbal.
You're not going to be changing the gimbal. But if something like when I'm chasing and something speeds up and I'm set at an angle, I can move my angle on the camera or bring it back there.
Momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
It
that's the
gets
way
a little
to go.
confusing, because now you're adding in another
You
thing
practice.
or a channel.
Practice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to have some fun chasing some shit with that
because
POS.
that's a prick to land.
I love that fucker.
That's a hard one to land because I come in because I'm like this all the time. I can see horizontally or horizontal, but when I come into land, because I'm so all of a sudden I'm looking up at the sky, so I've got to sort of line it up, put the brakes on, and then just drop
the
it.
Do a little mini
POS,
circle.
the
Yeah.
POS, you're putting
Yeah.
it back into normal mode, so it drops back over like a GPS and lands that way. So
Yeah,
Well,
do that too.
Well, that's what I do, but you
it'll
can't see.
flip over and fuck your shit all up.
Can't see where you are though. That's the problem. So yeah, I got to see where I'm coming in, have a look at it, and then just sort of go, and then just sort of drop it down, and it'll be in that area somewhere.
9 out of 10 FPV pilots don't land. They drop their drone at the end.
Yeah, it's just
They get comfortable.
disarm and that's it. Boom, 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 boom.
And just drop it in and just
I'm a lander.
Just drop
I land
it.
my drone. I'm the one. I can sit there and hover.
that.
Don't usually land them. They usually
I
just
do that
drop
all the time. I know because I'm on grass and shit. I'm not concrete or anything like that. So I'll bring it down low enough, but I'll just cut it and just drop it into the dirt.
Yeah, they're made for it.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially when I got the big bouncy battery on the bottom. Boring. Don't give a shit.
I fly bottom mount, so I had to learn.
Yeah,
how to land.
that's a lot of difference too, depending on
Yeah,
where
because
your
I broke a
battery's
lot of batteries.
If it's top mounted, you don't
But
worry about
in
it.
a sense,
It's
like
flat.
I charged all my practicing. So like every maneuver, I guess, just like plain hovering. I sat there and spent so many packs just hovering. Sit right next to a tree and back, forth, left, right, back, forth, little yaw this way, back, forth. That.
Get that.
There's so many corrections. It's not like GPS where it just sits there.
Right.
GPS does a lot of work for you.
So when I picked up drones in 2018, I was flying drones in a trailer park. So it was between two trailers, and we were doing laps around a fucking trailer, dude. That's how I learned how to fly. I was just doing laps. We were racing each other, pack after pack, around his one trailer in a trailer park. And there was trees, pine trees and shit. So we had some
indie drone.
And we added some this or that, you know what I mean? But just lap after lap, pack after pack, just flying around his
That's how you get good, man. Just
corner.
Sticks.
Makes you so much tighter. Yeah. And then we started getting at parks. The parks that we flew at had lots of trees. So it just gave us more open area with lots of tight corners. And that's where I ended up picking it up. I just kept going and going until I went down to fly with Plummet. I didn't even fly acro. I was flying for 6 months, almost 9 months before I even flipped the acro switch.
Oh, yeah?
Straight up.
My first drone FPV was a XK330, I think it was, which it was a 3D plastic drone. It was kind of hobby class because it was like $250, and then you could buy like an FPV unit for it. And I bought my first goggles, which were the Fat Shark V1s, which is like looking down a bowling alley. The screens are so far away from your eyes, it's crazy. But yeah, the first time I flew FPV was in Horizon mode, where I couldn't do no flips.
I did angle and all that, and built myself up, and then I did for like 6 months. I did Horizon, so I could do a little bit of flips here and there. You know what I mean? I built up to that, but then me and Plummet went and hung out. Like we'd met online through the new crew, and him and Chuck were flying. And I was like, "Where you at? You know, who's this?" Chuck's like, "Oh, I was just in town, but Adam's who I was meeting up with." And he made contact with me and him. Well, he's only like 20 minutes, half hour away, something like that. We're like, so we went down. His favorite place was Parks Park, and it's like pine trees and shit. So we went down there, and I'm like, all right, I had like 3 drones by then or something like that. You know, I've been flying for a little bit, so I figured out that ready to flies was not really the way to go back then. You're best
Oh,
off
yeah.
to build your own shit because you get better parts because it was all plastic. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I had built a couple like Wizards or whatever. Martians, actually. Martian 2.
Yeah, I have a Martian. I think I
Yeah,
have 2 Martians.
I got one packed in my shit. There's a Martian 2 packed in my shit, but one of my originals officially, it's like been replaced a couple times frame wise, but
Yeah,
arms are dime a dozen for them, like $9 for like 3 or something. But so I had a couple drones or whatever. We went down there and he's flying acro. I'm like, dude, I want to dive these trees and shit. And you just can't dive a tree in Horizon. You can dive it, but you can't dive a tree. I'm like, dude, man, I'm watching it in his goggles while he's flying. I'm like, all right, fuck it, dude. I flipped the switch and I ain't been back since. I have flown like stable, like line of sight, practicing that kind of shit. Just it's all muscle memory. So the more I can learn, the better. But I've flown like that, and nowadays, like if I'm bringing a drone back, crashes or whatever, I'll like fly it ahead of me, do line of sight, and keep it in acro mode just to get the feel of the sticks and practice more shit like that. But yeah, that was the first time I ever went acro was with Plummet. I was like,
yeah, I learned line of sight acro first, and then I put the goggles on.
oh, dude,
I'm pretty nice at the line of sight. I can fly just like an airplane.
yeah.
My buddies are like, how the hell do you fly so far away? And it's just like, you just got to remember where you moved your sticks, you know? Like, I truly
That's it. Knowing your drone,
lose the head,
knowing your stick.
you know? And it's just like, you know,
You put enough packs on.
I made a little left here. I got to go a little bit more left, and it'll come back to me.
It's smaller. It's
Yeah,
smaller
facing.
when you're flying line of sight. That's
Yeah.
the big thing. You don't exaggerate your motions. Keep them soft and keep them simple.
Yep.
You'll be better off. If you start exaggerating, you'll overturn all the time.
Yeah,
this and
for real.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just gets smaller and
It
smaller.
try
You
to
turn
keep
again, it's
soft.
still getting smaller.
And that's where rates come in. When I first started flying, I was flying like 12 rates on Betaflight, dude.
I had
For
high rates
FPV.
too.
Dude, that's like super high for FPV. And I'm like, they were cool for flips when I'm in the goggles, but trying to fly that when you're like line of sight, and it's like not knowing
Way
anything
too
and
much.
learning it. Dude, that shit is like, whoop, where'd it go? Like, chase that
Bouncing off the ground 30 times.
it's bouncing down the road, man. There goes my props. Fuck. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at Justin, built himself a nice little box.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
You're all high speed, dude. Here, you want me to show you? You want me to show you my filament? Hold on. It's there, all in boxes, just like it came to me. Most of it isn't even bagged up, dude. I don't do none of that shit, dude. I don't dehumidify none of that shit, dude. I don't know. There's some people that say that's a big difference, but I haven't noticed much difference. If you tune your printer properly, you get your temperatures down right, your flows down right, your feeds, all that kind of shit, you won't have those issues really. 90% of the time. Yeah, I seen that. The little Debbies. Those are good.
AZ did the design on them because I was having issues with the other file I
I
had.
did a few of those too, man. Those are fun. They look so cool. Dan, fucking, what is it? IB Drones? I'll Be Drone?
Uh-huh.
He done a
I'll Be
ton
Drone. Yeah.
of those. Yeah, he done a ton of those. He was like pulling pictures. I did one where it was a picture of me flying like at a Brando that me and Adam flew at, and I took a picture inside the Brando, and I did it, and my wife's got it on her desk or whatever. But it was a regular picture that I turned into it and then printed it off or whatever. Those are fun.
And boom.
Wonder where you got that. I don't have one of those yet, but I'll send you my new address.
Yeah. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll send you one.
Yeah.
Did you see my comment in the
I ain't
chat
never worried
last night?
about that. Huh?
Did you see my comments in the chat the other night, and I said 420 sucks to the max.
Yeah, I saw that.
Max sucks 420. Oh,
That's because he's in the chat. He's like, everything sucks.
Flipping around for him.
He's like, DJI sucks, FPV sucks, kites suck.
DJI sucks. DJI sucks more than Max sucks 420.
Dude, people love those fucking stickers. I'll tell you what, they get a kick out of those.
Yeah, my boy did a good job on that.
Dude, your one sticker, the Max Air 420 one that I put on my cup, that son of a bitch has been washed 3 or 4 times and it's still solid on there.
Oh yeah,
That's some good vinyl.
That's the drone box. So if I got your sticker, it's up there.
I think I sent you some, didn't I? Mick?
No, I don't think you did, Justin. I think you missed out. Hold on, let's see.
Thought I did.
On, optimize.
I sent out a shit ton of stickers.
Go up there. I got Stick Chick, Capture Life, Cricket, Kraka,
I got
Cyclone, Sack,
there's
Noob Crew.
I gotta get some.
Might be a couple stickers that I have in my box. No, I hit you that at one of the streams like a couple weeks ago or something like that. You were talking about sending some stickers off. I was like, well, hurry up and get some new ones because you said you were about out. I was like,
yeah, I don't have any left. Well, the stickers I was sending out
or something like that.
Well, the stickers I was sending out were to Matt and Tim because I collect a bunch of them and then I'll send them an envelope every.
No, I thought you said you were like almost out of your stickers or something.
Oh no, I am out of them. I don't have any left.
Right.
So yeah, I got to get some more made up.
I
got to do a different design.
You were running out of them. I was like, oh, I didn't get one of those yet.
Yeah, Sarah did me a different logo because the other one I had was just too dark. So she's.
See, I even sent you one, even though I met you and could have given you one while I was at Florida. Somehow or another, it didn't happen, and so I even.
Well, people weren't trading stickers this year, dude. People were trading stickers like crazy. The one before that, not a lot of people were.
Well, nobody was prepared. They didn't realize how many people were showing up. That Florida drone meetup built up nice.
Yeah, this year, man, people. I mean, Max was there. People had stacks of stickers, and we're just boom, 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 trading left and right.
I had a blast the first year. The first year was a blast. We had 2 days of FPV, 1 day of hanging out with like GPS guys and playing around. And I'm an FPV guy, so the 2 days of FPV down there flying with people was fucking legit for me.
Well, you got GPS drone now.
Hang out, you know.
Yeah, he's got the Phantom 4, the Mini 2, and the DJI FPV.
I got a Phantom 4 standard, DJI Mini 2, and then the DJI POV.
See, you guys are both closet DJI freaks, right? Like,
well,
that closet, you saw my Inspire fly.
I got 2 of my FPV drones have DJI air units on them or whatever, you know. So one's a Caddx, one's a DJI, and I started, but I got the POS, and I'm like, oh yeah, this will be cool because I'll be able to just switch my shit over to digital and play around. And then the updates never come, so that when you switch from the POS to fucking air unit,
you got to rebind.
Yeah. You got to rebind every fucking thing and reset up all your fucking shit on the fucking DJI. I'm like, dude, I was just getting the DJI to where I liked it. Now I got to reset every fucking thing. I'm like,
yeah, they need to have a menu where you can just
into it.
Presets or something.
Yeah, like a preset menu.
So that's why I've kind of been like playing around with. I might sell mine, you know what I mean? Because right now I'm like, I got Orcas. So Orcas are just like fucking pretty much DJI, but not quite the capability. But as far as analog goes, that's pretty much, in my opinion, the top right now.
Top notch, yeah.
So I'm like, do I just keep my Orcas and sell my DJI shit and fucking, and later go buy a DJI V2 and fucking have air units capability for fucking whatever? You know, I mean, I already bought the Explorer full out, put an air unit in it, this or that, you know. So I've got invested into the DJI,
Mhm.
but switching back and forth, I'm like,
Oh, man.
so right now they're
Think
actually
about-
set up in the fucking FPV mode. So, not even in the DJI POS mode, even though that's the one that it's under the table. I can grab it out and switch it over, bind it, and fucking go fly. But I don't know. It's back and forth. I'm so tired of investing after 4 or 5.
Which goggles did you say you wanted to get, Matt?
I got the Attitude V5s.
I got the V4s originally.
What was the ones you said he wanted to get?
Oh, the Dominator.
Yeah, the ones that he was trying to. He lied to Mike about, so he was peacocking Mike.
I think I got Dom as well.
He's like, I got the Dominators. He was peacocking Mike, trying to make himself look
Yeah.
good.
The
I got 3 sets of Fat Sharks, 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, yeah, because I was looking at Dominators that day. Oh, some shit, I don't know what happened, but anyway.
I got the V4 Attitudes. Anniversary edition, baby.
V4s, right? Yep. Look, they're a nice screen, man. They're nice and clear. It's there's nothing wrong with them. I like them.
That's the system.
Delete.
Oh, the Orcas, baby.
I was an analog boy, but no more. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I do like the Orcas, and with True Fire and this and that and the long range shit. I mean, you get some good stuff, but man, I played with that DJI Explorer with an air unit on it and the DJI goggles. I'm like, dude, this is like night and day.
There's still
It
a lot
really
of guys out there though to defend analog though. Like I said, I've gotten FPV chats going, just throwing it in there. What do you like better, analog or digital? And then they'll start fucking arguing.
Oh yeah,
Max, you're a real
you start a war with that shit.
Max, you're a real man, dude.
Sure, the
What it
chat's
comes
going.
down
"Fuck
to,
you, Mac.
it's the
You
penetration.
need to fly analog again."
It's the penetration.
Well, it's mostly the old, I would say, old school pilots, the ones that have been flying FPV for a long time. There's still a lot of them that defend analog over digital.
It's
I
good.
like
Like I
analog.
will have an analog drone forever. You know, always one that will fly.
The nice thing about analog is it gave you some kind of warning. Whereas DJI, you go blank in DJI, you're blank.
I am.
Dude.
Yeah, you're blank.
done.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
over.
I've had it
Analog
where it
is
was like nice and
it'll
clear
cut
and
out
then
a
just
little bit and
black.
give you a feedback.
There was no like starting to get breakup and stuff.
What's
you
up,
know?
Mike?
But then again, I was like, you know, very far away.
More
Once
sunset,
you,
everything.
once you learn the gear,
Nothing analog can fucking do.
Trusting the gear and learning the gear, DJI has
Yeah.
built its
Yeah,
reputation.
you gotta trust your gear for sure.
That's good.
Try it out.
I
Have to
like
go for a walk, but you know, it's limits.
That's why it comes down to DJI rig. I'm not gonna get the money I paid for it to keep the goggles, so I might as well fucking just keep the rig too.
That's because people value the goggles more than they do the drone. That's why.
Right. Well,
Yeah, the goggles.
the goggles is half the price.
Well,
I mean,
nobody wants a drone.
Yeah.
Well,
Crash it once, it's broken.
Well, if they're going to start bringing out these different digital FPV drones, they want to make it all compatible with controllers and goggles. Because if they start fucking splitting all that shit up, like they did with the GPS drones, the
That's what they
FPV
do.
pilots are not going to be fucking happy about that.
no.
I don't get it though, man. Because if it's DJI product, it should be all
Compatible.
working with everything.
Well,
You
that's the
think
thing,
so?
though, is they don't want to make
It's your brand.
old
Make it work
shit
for everything.
compatible with new shit because then they can't sell you the new stuff.
I mean, it won't even work with an original air unit without switching back
But
and
they
forth.
should sell us a
You
software
know,
to
the
make
DJI
it
air
happen. You know?
unit
We'll buy it.
Mm.
before Cadix and all that shit. So
No matter
that's
what
why
the
I've
price
said-
is, we'll buy it.
Well, see, that's why I've said that I have this funny suspicion that DJI is going to end up putting smart controllers with all their new drones. There's not going to be any regular controllers no more, and they're not going to make them compatible with each other because
I
then
think they got something.
why
going
would they want you to have one smart controller to control 10 drones when they could sell you 10 smart controllers?
Currently, I
You know?
think they got something between Cadix and Walk Snail, which are if you look into it, Cadix and Walk Snail are pretty much the same company. The logo's almost—it's a snail. Either way you go.
Yeah, yeah.
I think these controllers are dead.
So
I mean, almost the same company. It's different name, but yeah, work together.
Like Eachine and iFlight did with some of their drones, and Diator did with Eachine, and I think there's some things going on where they're like,
money, man.
well, we want to get that era, that little glitch in the system, like we want to have that spot, but we don't want to spend all that money in the RTP and all that kind of shit. So we're going to throw it over to some other company and let them burn themselves on it. You know what I mean? I think DJI is just playing. Okay, yeah, we'll play a little bit. We'll give you a little fucking thread here, and not give you full capabilities, and we'll let you in a little bit, and we're gonna make money off of you and let you fall before we do, and then we're gonna take the technology back and go with another company. That's how China does things. They find a little niche, and they that didn't work. Okay, we'll just start a new company name, and now it's this company, and all the way along the whole.
No more warranty.
For years, dude. For years. Drone industry has seen it for a long time, dude.
But talking about the DJI remotes, it should be like a Spectrum remote, or
Yeah,
I don't think these controllers. I don't think you're going to see.
You should be
basic
able to
controllers.
make different remotes, and you choose which remote you want. You want the little one, you want a big one, you want one with a bigger screen. But you should have, with your DJI drones, you should have 10 models. Because my Spectrum DX, what do I have? The DX8. I can put like 30 different models in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I think these kind of controllers are dead because what they're going to do, and I think that's why they didn't come out with one for the Mini 3, because they're trying to ease people into the smart controller space.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, you can use
Everybody wants
your
it.
Air 2 or your Mini 2 or Air 2S controller to
Everybody
control
wants
it
a
if you-
screen in the remote.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Is why would they sell you one remote that can control 10 drones when they could sell you 10 controllers? And
We
hike
did
the
it
price
in
up?
FPV. Why can't we have it in GPS?
Because look at
all our FPV shit, dude. I got one controller for everything
Oh,
that
yeah.
I control.
right,
It
but I'm
controls
saying
whether it's a
too, I can
plane,
put,
whether
I
it's an
think, 6.
FPV rig, it doesn't matter. It's all in one controller. I mean,
look at DJI though. I mean, people are going to buy the shit regardless. I mean,
DJI doesn't want to be open source either, though.
look how
Take
bad
the
the
money.
Mini.
Oh, shit.
Well, look how bad the Mavic 3. How bad of a taste that put in a lot of people's mouths with all the issues they had. It didn't deter anybody from getting that Mini 3. They still all went out and bought that without waiting.
Mm-hmm. People still bought the Mavic 3.
They're still waiting on it.
It'll be fixed eventually.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. But if that was any other company, if that was any other drone company though, they wouldn't have bought the next model. There'd have been a lot of
Oh, for sure.
hesitation.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
We only got about 5
insane.
more days, probably. What? July 27th? They said sometime in July, the Avatar. So we got about 5 more days, probably, and everybody will be bitching. Why didn't they tell us? And now we didn't save up our money to get the Avatar drone. Yeah. Avata. Oh, not Avatar. Avata. That's right. No R. Yeah. They'll be bitching about something.
Hey, yeah, guys, I'm going to have to nick off. I'm going to go lay down. I've had a gut.
Hey, dude, you sound like shit, dude. I'm just letting you know.
Thanks.
Just like he feels that.
Dude, I don't know why you even stayed on, dude. He
Well, I
was
would say he looks like shit, but I already told him that last week. So that was
well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Tell him that every week.
It's got nothing to
It's
do
about
with
him,
having
man.
a
It's
cold.
about his people. See, Justin, you don't get that part, but we'll leave that alone.
Look, feeling as bad as I do, I still did a map bump tonight. I still
I
going.
lost 6 subs.
You lost 6.
Yeah,
You
I came
could've got-
into the chat and I lost 6.
Yeah, you got to stop writing DJI suck, mate.
Okay.
It's not doing any favors.
Hashtag map bump. Hashtag map bump. Check
all
it
right,
out.
guys. I'll check you guys later, I guess.
Yeah. Right, Justin. Thanks, mate. Hey,
All right,
thanks,
brother.
guys,
Have a
man.
good night, buddy.
I'll see you guys soon. Feel better, man.
Don't have too
Thank
much
you, man.
fun.
Oh, try not to. My God.
Later, guys.
Man, Justin.
But thanks for popping in. Good on you, Michael. It's good to see you. Mad Bomb. There you go, brother.
Love you, boys.
Gotta love that.
Peace. Have a good night, man. Rest
Yeah.
well.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we'll. Good on you. Hey, thanks for popping in, everyone. Coming in and spending another evening and morning here with Australia time. But yeah, thanks for popping in. See you later, Chris Wedging Big. I will answer your message there, mate, Paul. Yeah, but you're happy to join that, mate. I'd like to join that and see what you got there. That'll be awesome. And Charles, thanks very much for popping in too. Mike B, Jim's droning, and all the bloody regulars that pop in. Good on you. All right, take care all. Have a fantastic weekend and have a fantastic week. And I shall see you all again, same time, same channel next week. Take care. Remember, mindset of hugeness. #MattBomb.